Everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot. This is your new moon in Capricorn tarot reading. I'm going to begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be pinned to the comment section. I've set the intentions of this reading to be for your sun or your rising placements. You're welcome to check any other placement that you want. That's completely up to you. If you're not sure what your placements are, in that comment section, the comment that's pinned where you find the timestamps to this reading, you'll also find a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that. See what your sun and rising placements are, and then just come back here and click on the timestamp for that respective placement or placements. Keep in mind, it is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's possible messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. Keep in mind, I'm reading now for over 77,000 people. Thank you so very much for all of your subscriptions and love and your comments. I read all of them. I interact with many of you off of YouTube, so it's been a pleasure getting to know all of you. Thank you for a fantastic 2024. But keep in mind, this, is a collective general reading. So just take what fits and how it fits and leave what doesn't. But with all that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's see what your new moon in Capricorn tarot reading is. We have a balancing act, dancing on one foot. This is card number 9, so perhaps the number 9 is relevant to you. Interesting enough, we are about to start a 9-year. That is what 2025 is. You also have meant to be, moon called. And your other moonology card here, my dear, wow, full moon in Capricorn. Well, this is a new moon in Capricorn, but it is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I feel like you've been balancing something out, or at least trying to balance something out. I almost feel like you're at a crossroads, Aries. We've seen this in your readings going back, in your collective readings, going back to like May or June of this year. There's something in your life that is meant to be, a particular person, place, or thing. I almost feel like you're caught in between two worlds, right? You've got one foot in one world, one foot in the other. You've been trying to balance the two out, and it's been quite difficult for you to do that. But I feel like a lot of you have already made the decision, right? You kind of already know what is meant to be. So that I feel like the decision has been made. You just haven't quite taken that one step out of the old world. But I feel like it is approaching for you. You might get some clarity around this new moon in Capricorn. You could also use the new moon in Capricorn to manifest. You can do your manifestation prayers later this evening as that new moon approaches. You can ask for clarity or guidance from your spirit guides, from source, from the divine, from God, whatever you want to call it, to help you get that one foot out of that other world, because I kind of feel like that's what's happening for you. Tell me more about the balancing act, and yeah, I'm going to get one card for each of these, and then we'll clarify as needed. So one card, please, here for the balancing act. Okay, that was quick. 4 of Pentacles. Well, that is balancing. Meant to be. What is meant to be here for the Aries collective? What is meant to be? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Knight of Wands, taking inspired action towards something you feel is meant to be. Now, that can also be an individual that you feel you're meant to be with, right? Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Tell me more about the end of a tough cycle that is approaching here for Aries. One more shuffle. Thank you. Death. Yeah, transformation. So I feel like you have made up your mind. If you have been doing this balancing act between a decision. Now, that could be choosing between two life paths in terms of your career, right? Do I want to stay at the job I've been at for 10 plus years, or do I want to move in a different direction, or do I want to learn a new skill set, or maybe change industries altogether? This could be deciding whether or not you want to stay where you're currently living, or changing your residence. For others of you, this very well could be a decision on whether or not to stay in a connection, maybe even leave one connection for another. But you have wish fulfillment here. See, Ace of Wands, that's what the Knight of Wands is holding. And you have a Queen of Swords. So I think you're very clear about the direction you want your life to go in, and about this new beginning and this dream that you have that I feel you're very passionate about. I feel like if you didn't have other things in the way, does that make sense? Like other obligations, the 4 of Pentacles could be other obligations, your structure, your stability. So I'll give you an example here. I could be speaking to an Aries where, I don't know, maybe your dream has been to be a musician, but you have been an accountant for the last 30 years of your life. So it's been your dream to do this. You're very passionate about it. You're very good at what you do. But being the accountant has offered you that financial stability, right, in your life. It's what you're known as, right? Your reputation. This is what you're known as. But there's a desire here within you of like, you know what, I'm X amount years old. Life is short type of feeling here I'm getting. And it's time for me to transform my life and chase whatever this wish fulfillment is. So yeah, for some of you, it could be in career and finance. For others of you, it could be love and romance. Like I said, could be a location about where you live. You could live somewhere in the world, but you've always dreamed about living somewhere else. I feel like whatever it is for you, this next phase, this next chapter, this next cycle of your life, you already know what it is. There's just a need here for you to almost leave a comfort zone. The Four of Pentacles could be a comfort zone for you in order for you to take inspired action to have the new beginning. Does that make sense? Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands to the Death card. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles here for the Aries collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Four of Pentacles, further clarified by Ten of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So yeah, something you've been doing here for a long time. Look, this could be you. You're very structured and stable at a job. Maybe you work for a family business, but Seven of Pentacles, it's really not going anywhere. They don't invest much in you anymore. You don't really invest much to it. It's a repetitive cycle. You know, it's like a chop wood kind of feeling. I go in, I do the same thing. Does it offer me financial stability? Yes. But is that where I want to see myself? You know, is this a company I want to be at 1 year, 5 year, 10 years down the line? No. So I think you've been balancing, like, I don't want to say putting in bare minimum effort, but doing your job to the best of your ability, but sort of dreaming, wishing, hoping that you were somewhere else or doing something else. I think you made the decision you do want to be somewhere else or do something else. You're just having a difficult time, like I said, taking that one last step. I feel like mentally you're solid here. I think now it's the physical having this transformation. Tell me more about what is meant to be here for the Aries collective. This Knight of Wands, it's like you want to take inspired action. This Knight of Wands is representing whatever it is that you want, a new creative job, a new inspiring job, a new place to live, an exciting place to live. Could be a lover, could be a person. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands here. What is meant to be here for Aries? Thank you. What do we have fly out? Temperance. Further clarified by the King of Pentacles and then the Six of Wands. So there's victory here. I feel like what is meant to be, you want something, again, person, place, or thing that is both passionate and financially stable. Does that make sense? Like that's what you want. So, you know, this is, yeah, the job here is financially stable, but it's not exciting. You want something that is more balanced. With that Temperance to the Six of Wands, like I could be victorious at it, but it's something I'm going to be passionate about. It's something I'm going to want to wake up every day and do, but it will bring financial stability to my life. It will also bring victory to my life. So this is what's meant to be for you. So I feel like you've decided that where you're at is not where you want to be. But again, I feel you're just trying to figure out, how do I make this work? Again, you know what you want. You just don't know how to take that next step. So tell me about that next step here for Aries. Tell me more about this Death card. This is the end, right? The end of a tough cycle approaches, and then the beginning of a new one. Not a new tough cycle, just a new cycle. So tell me about this rebirth, okay? We're going to take those. We have the Nine of Swords. You're really up in your head about it. Completely understandable. The Star, there's your wish fulfillment again. And the Eight of Wands. I feel like it's going to come in quickly. I don't think you see this coming. We have a King of Swords here, a Two of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like it's going to come in a lot quicker than you realize. I think after a good amount of thinking about it, now don't get too lost in thought, right? You don't want to be stuck in a Nine of Swords where you can't sleep at night and you're having those types of issues. But I think you're going to figure out a way here in Capricorn season. So within the next 3 weeks, you're going to definitively figure out your next move. Eight of Wands, your next move. Because you already know the direction you want to go in. So this is what you have to look forward to. So I would utilize, if I were you, the energy of this new moon to ask for guidance and help on just how to take that next step. Because I think you do end up figuring it out, like I said, within Capricorn season. And then you're on the move towards whatever person, place, or thing this is. You move very quickly towards it. And the Eight of Wands card in this deck, it's actually 2 sets of like 4 of Wands. So it's victory on top of victory. So I do think that you figure out what it is And within the next 3 weeks, you're able to know what your next step is. Okay, any other advice for Aries? We have the Three of Pentacles. Tell me more. Yes, laying this new foundation for this new life. 2 more cards here as advice. 1 more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Nine of Cups. Again, we go back to wish fulfillment and King of Wands. So now elevating from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, really taking inspired action. And bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. So you have 2 of the most singular cards in the minor arcana portion of tarot here. Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles is your wish fulfillment. You want to be free and independent of whatever this is. You don't necessarily want to lose the structure or stability of it. You just want to become free of it. So I feel like you've made the decision on what your next cycle will be, your next path in life will be. But you've been trying to figure out, like I said, how do I become independent of this without losing the complete security that it offers me? You figure it out within the next 3 weeks, by hook or by crook, somehow, and it'll be different for all of you. An epiphany moment, an aha, maybe a conversation you're having with another individual. Whatever it is for you, you're going to figure it out. I feel like you're entering Aquarius season in this King of Wands, really ready to go, chasing this wish fulfillment and laying a new foundation to what the next chapter of your life will be. So bravo to you. Definitely utilize the energy of this new moon to help you with this decision. I think that's like the best. And again, not so much the decision, but, you know, the decision how to take that next step. I think you do figure it out, particularly if you utilize the energy of this new moon. So yeah, on the precipice of a whole new beginning, the end of a tough cycle approaches, my friend, and it all begins with this new moon in Capricorn. So congratulations. That is what I have for you, Aries, as your new moon in Capricorn reading. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, or maybe you just found it to be helpful or even hopeful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what your new moon in Capricorn messages are. We have many masks, the authentic self. This is card number 38. So possibly the number 3, 8, 11, or 38 is relevant to you. You then have exalted moon, self-regulation. And your other moonology card here is work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Taurus, I feel like you have been wearing a mask. I feel like you are, and it's many masks. So I feel like you play different roles to different people, but you're not truly your authentic self. Maybe you're afraid to be who you truly are or what you truly feel inside, or you're afraid of maybe radically changing your life in order to be who you really are. I feel like there's a lot of shadow work here that is needed for the Taurian collective. Please don't take offense. This reading is only intended to help all of us. I feel like you wear many masks, and I think for some of you, maybe you put on the mask of being happy and content in whatever situation this is for you, professionally, personally, romantically. I just feel like you wear a mask to kind of hide maybe pain, maybe hurt, maybe changes that you want or desires that you have. Tell me more about this. We're going to get 1 card for each, and then we'll further clarify with tarot. So tell me more about this, many masks. It's almost like you have to hide who you truly are or what you truly want in your life. Tell me more about many masks here for the Taurian collective. Tell me more about many masks. 1 more shuffle. Thank you. This is being clarified by the Emperor. Tell me more about self-regulation. 1 more shuffle. Thank you. We have the 10 of Cups, and then work through your fears. Tell me more about this for Taurus. 1 more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, Taurus, this is bottom of the deck. We have 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune to the Devil. See, Taurus, I feel like you want to take control of your life, right? There's a part of you here. And now, take this how it resonates to you. I'm reading for thousands of you at this point. Thank you so much for subscribing and following the channel. I feel like you want to step into your power. There's something here that you really would like to be your authentic self, but something holds you back. It's like you have to self-regulate yourself, maybe because of family. You don't want to disappoint family. You don't want family to know who you truly are. I mean, I'll give you an example. Maybe you work for a family business, Taurus, and you're like, I really don't want to do this for the rest of my life, right? And it's just an example. But Page of Wands, I'd like to see what else is out there in life. It could very well be something like that, but you don't want to hurt the family, or maybe there isn't a big succession plan, right, in the family business. You're next to take over. It's not really something you want to do. You're inspired to do something else, but you're afraid to have that conversation, afraid to tell them. Interesting enough that the Ten of Cups is the only card in tarot with a rainbow, and the self-regulation card is also a rainbow. Some of you hide who you are because of family. Maybe you I don't know, you could hide your sexuality. You could hide what you really want. Maybe you live in the family home and you want to go out on your own. But again, it's like afraid maybe to tell, you know, mom and dad or your aunt and uncle or whoever you live with that you don't want to be with them anymore. As some of you could be in a relationship, in a long-term connection here that you really don't want to be in anymore. But there's either a family tie here, or you don't want to disappoint the family. Tell me more about the Emperor here. I feel like you're hiding. You're hiding your Emperor energy, like who and what you truly are, what you want to be. Tell me more about this for Taurus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Further clarified by King of Wands, the Two of Swords. See, there's that indecision again. And the Four of Cups. Taurus, my love, you are intended to be happy and to be able, you know, there's a part of you that wants to manifest the life you want and the happiness you want. I mean, the Sun card is, I call it the Disneyland card of tarot. It's 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. But you hold yourself back and you stay, again, this could be at a workplace. This could be in connections with a friend or friends, maybe a community group you volunteer at. Could be in a love ship. Could be even just like within your family, you know. But there's just something here where you constantly, like, you bite your tongue or you hold yourself back. It's to your detriment because you're not truly happy. You're existing in the Four of Cups, the state of malaise, discontentment, feeling like maybe there's more out there in life. The universe is trying to continually send you Ace of Cups, which are opportunities. Opportunities in love, opportunities in advancement, opportunities in growth. But you reject them. For whatever reason. That reason is different for all of you, but I almost feel like you're blocking your blessings. You're blocking your true happiness because you don't want to let someone down or a group of people down. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups. This is what's holding you back. It's, on one hand, it's what you want, but what you want isn't what you have. You have to leave what you have to get what you want. I hope this is making sense to you. These messages come in very quickly when I'm channeling. But to have what you want, you have to leave what you have, and part of you feels bad leaving it. Oh, it's like obligating. You feel obligated to whatever this is. Like, I can't leave this job. How will they function without me? I can't leave this lover. How will they function without me? Or what will my family think if I leave them? Tell me more about the Ten of Cups. This is what's holding you back, my dear. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. There's that family connection again. Bottom of deck, Three of Swords. It's to your detriment. It is, whatever this is, it's to your detriment. Now, these could be old family belief patterns. You know, I remember being much younger and speaking to a cousin of mine who was in a connection that she was completely unhappy in. Okay. I don't want to call it an arranged marriage, but sort of like that. Like, she couldn't really be with the person she wanted to be with. She kind of had to be with the person her family wanted her to be with. Okay. And she was very discontent, but she had kids with this person. They were married. They ended up getting married. She was very discontent, but there was an obligation here where she held herself back from having a new beginning or being with the person she really wanted to be with. Out of this, I can't be the first one in my family to get a divorce, or this is how we were brought up. My family approves of this person. There was just some kind of family tie. It really was a childhood wound of hers, which she ended up realizing years later. I mean, I think she spent 10 years in that relationship, very unhappy. But what she discovered was she had this child, and look, this may or may not be your story, but Spirit's telling me to share it with you, so at least one person out there has to hear it. She had this childhood wound within her of always trying to please her mother and father. to her sacrifice, right? To their benefit, but to her great sacrifice, and got a job she really didn't want it, but they approved of it, and lived in a community she didn't really want to live in, but they approved of it. You get the point, right? Couldn't really be friends with the people she felt camaraderie with because they didn't approve of those people. So her whole life was structured around trying to obtain this mystical kind of acceptance from her family that at the end of the day, they really didn't accept her because she had to keep compromising herself just to keep them in her life. She eventually had the aha moment. She got the divorce, married a wonderful person, and had they had their own kids together, and they moved actually out of state and had a really beautiful, ended up having a very beautiful life, still does. But finally had to decide, I have to put myself first, or I have put my family or whatever this is ahead of myself for so long, and I've lost 10, 20, 30, 40 years of my life. So I feel like that's really what it is here for some of you. There's a new beginning. Again, this could be you wanting to leave a job that's just not working out for another job, but it's like, I don't want to let the job down, or I don't want to let, again, there's a family tie here. Like, I don't want to let someone down by making this move. So I have to self-regulate myself. I have to self-regulate my emotions. I have to suppress my desires, to great detriment to myself. I'm channeling like you. I'm speaking like you. This is very heartbreaking for me, Taurus, actually, to see this in your reading, because I think you have a ball of sunshine within you, and you're just dying to let it out and show your colors and be who you are. But you've been self-regulating yourself for a long time for family or obligations or something that was rooted in you in your upbringing. This is what you want. Whether you realize it or not, consciously or subconsciously, you want to work through your fears and move forward. This is the minor arcana card to the Fool card. So there's something within you, the child within you, something innocent within you that knows this is not working and it is holding me back from what I really desire. So what does Taurus really desire here? This Page of Wands. Working through your fears, taking inspired action to do that is what I feel like you will be doing. For some of you, this could have started in Scorpio season. So maybe like 2 months ago, you started having this realization, I'm wasting a lot of time in holding myself back from goodness and happiness because of some family belief or indoctrination or obligation. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle here. That's a little too many, but I'm going to take them for you. So the first card out was the Queen of Swords. Then we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, what you're inspiring, again, whether you consciously realize it or not, energetically, because that's what I'm tapped into, is your energy, wanting to be able to turn your back. The Queen of Swords here is on the table, turning her back to the way you used to do things, or the thought process, or the indoctrination, or the family obligation, and wanting to move forward in your life, wanting to defend this greatly, this new start for yourself, whatever this is, to go after it with passion. And the Eight of Pentacles tells me you really want to work at this new beginning, this new cycle in your life. But see, look what is always tied. This keeps coming up in your readings a lot. Something toxic holding you back. Now, I know a lot of tarot readers are like, oh, this is sex, drugs, rock and roll, you know, that whole thing. But this, again, is thought process, indoctrination, feeling tied and bound to something that is not good for you, that is not healthy for you. And again, for a lot of you, it could just be a thought process. But I feel like within the next 3 weeks, because again, this is the new moon reading in Capricorn, so I'm really reading this out for Capricorn season, but I feel like within the next 3 weeks, you're going to begin to explore that next step. I don't think you're quite ready there to take it. Aries is a little bit closer. Aries has already made up their mind of what they want to do in their life. They're figuring out the next step. You're still unsure whether or not to break with the past. Part of you really wants to break from whatever this is, but part of you is a little bit afraid to. So it's like you want to do it, but then you kind of hold yourself back from doing it. However, I do see you within the next 3 weeks working through your fears and at least beginning to explore it. The good thing here is you've acknowledged somewhere deep within your subconscious that this can't stay in your life forever. This toxic job, connection, relationship, thought process, obligation. At least you have recognized that. So that's a huge milestone for you, right? This is like something's got to give, something's got to change. I can't take this with me into the next cycle of my life. So I do think with that Page of Wands energy, you're going to begin exploring how to move away from this. I like that for you a lot. So you're claiming your independence. I feel like 2025 is the year that you're claiming your independence from whatever this has been. Look, maybe for some of you, you have a job you really like, but you hate working where you do. This could be you then deciding to like open up your own business. And again, it's maybe something you want to do, but you're afraid, right? You got to work through your fears in order to new moon in Scorpio, reincarnate yourself, right? Scorpio is the death card in tarot. So I think you will. I think, because I always call you the backbone, the hardest worker out of the zodiac. I know the 11 other signs don't like hearing it, and that doesn't mean that they're slackers. It just means that you're more calculating. You're not a big risk taker. Now, I don't know what your moon placements are or your rising or anything like that, but Taurus is the most grounded out of all 12 signs, definitely the most grounded out of all 3 earth signs. So that's probably why this is difficult for you, because this is something rooted in tradition, but it just no longer makes you happy. I like that you're finally acknowledging that it's toxic. I think you'll slowly begin to move away from whatever this is. This is also you self-mastering yourself, right? Realizing life is too short and you have to do what is best for you. Leave this job. Now, again, you're not a hasty sign, so I don't think you leave the job till you find the next one. I don't think you break apart this family unit or something until you figure out your next step. You're a very calculating sign, incredibly smart sign. So I see you taking your time to do it, but I see you working on it. You might want to use the manifestation power of this new moon in Capricorn to help guide you. You can ask your spirit guides, a divine God, whatever you call that entity for you. You can ask it for help to put you in the right direction, or to give you the clarity about what this is, or what this child, for some of you, it's a childhood wound. Let's get you 3 cards of advice, my friend, and then we'll wrap up your reading. Final messages here for Taurus, advice for Taurus. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Magician. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. That's pretty much your advice. And the Lovers, it's a choice. It's a choice you have to make to break away. It goes something back to your childhood here, Taurus, or a family connection or obligation, something like that. But you, in terms of advice with this new moon in Capricorn, you can manifest. Remember what I said? You can ask your spirit guides, Source, God, Jesus, Muhammad, whatever you call it, for assistance, for you to manifest this new beginning, the solid new beginning that you clearly want in your life, because you're like at a fork in the road here with the Two of Wands. So some of you, could manifest the clarity, could manifest solid decision making, could manifest opportunity. The Page of Pentacles could be anything to you. It's different for all of you, but definitely harness this new moon energy to manifest whatever that new beginning is for yourself, so you can get yourself from the Two of Wands into the Three of Wands, which is growth and expansion and moving forward. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Again, it's not a message for every Taurian or every Taurian placement, but there's someone here that's watching. You wear a mask to conceal who and what you truly are. You self-regulate your emotions and your desires, and sometimes even suppress them to the detriment and heartbreak of yourself, to keep family happy, or something with family obligation, or this is the way I've always done things, right? I can't change it now, but you can. You can. It's up to you. It's change is scary for anyone. For a Taurus, it's even scarier, right? But there is a need here for you to work through your fears. So maybe use your manifestation powers, your hopes, wishes, dreams, whatever new moon ritual that you typically do. You can just do that tonight with this new moon in Capricorn, and help you get to that next step that it to me looks like you so desperately want to get to. You're just afraid of doing it. That's what I have for you, Taurus. That is your new moon in Capricorn Tower reading. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Taurus, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini Twin Gang. Let's see what our new moon in Capricorn Tower reading is. We have gathering around the power of community, card number 26. So the numbers 2, 6, 8, or 26 could be relevant to you. You also have avoid drama, moon madness. I love this. I did your reading for the week in that what you don't see coming. And I think I said a lot of you, we had that Four of Pentacles energy where it's like, I'm only taking what I can carry into 2025. Everything else I'm ignoring. Yeah, avoiding the drama. Oh, I love this. What is the next message? Luck is on your side, new moon in Sag. Now that is your opposite sign. So I like this. Let's see what the messages are. We'll get one card for each and then we'll further clarify them. The power of community. The power. I feel like I'm talking to, this message I feel is like split for two different groups of you. I have a group of Geminians watching where you feel very much alone in your life. You would like to have more friends. You would like to have people you could gather around, right? Gather around the table with. Some type of community, friends, family, friends that become like family, something like that. Some of you are manifesting that in your life, or you should be. You could use the power of the new moon to manifest more good people coming into your life, people that'll help you build a community, become the fabric of your life. For others of you, you already have people in your life, and this is simply telling you to harness in on that energy to allow the people in, the good people, right? The Six of Cups people that you want in your life. So some of you have this already. This is just like a little reminder telling you, bring them in. If you have them already, you've identified them. Use this new energy of the new moon in Capricorn to manifest, bringing those relationships closer. And for others of you where you are alone, use the energy of the new moon to help you attract people to grow the community. Like you don't have to do life alone type of thing. Tell me more about this, the power of community for the Gemini collective. One more shuffle. Oh, way too many. We're not going to take all of them. That's like a third of the deck there. Okay. Give me one card here, please, for Gemini. One card, please, here for Gemini. One more shuffle. Thank you. Nine of Cups. It's your wish fulfillment. It's your wish fulfillment to be happy with other people or to have other people in your life who are happy for you. It's kind of like life has been the Eight of Cups. It's been meh. It's okay, right? The Eight of Cups isn't completely unfulfilling. There's 8 cups of love there, or 8 cups of sources, or I should say 8 sources of love and stuff like that. But it's not total fulfillment, right? Because the Ace of Cups has been missing. That's what this individual is holding here. So you're in search of your Ace of Cups, which will give you Nine of Cups, which is total wish fulfillment. So yeah, for a lot of you, it's either wanting to connect with people from the past or current people, but like draw them into your life. For others of you, you are more of a singular energy, but you want more community. Again, you want more people to be able to gather around your table. You also just don't want drama either. So some of you are avoiding building a community of people in your life because every time you have in the past, it's been drama and you're like, I can't do that anymore. I get it. I hear you on that. Tell me more about the avoid drama here. This is moon madness. That's what it says on the card. All right, what do we have here for avoid drama? The Magician. Well, that's you and your energy. That's mercurial energy. That is you and Virgo. So you do have the power to manifest, again, so prominently. I know the Magician has all 4 aces, but when you look at the card, what's the first thing you see? First thing I saw was the Ace of Cups, which again is the Ace of Cups that this person is holding. So you have the ability to manifest the love you want, the loves you want, right, from a lot of people, or something that you love to do. You do have the ability to do that and to be able to avoid drama with it. Tell me more about luck is on your side, new moon in Sag. Now, Sagittarius is our opposite sign. I say ours because I'm a Gemini sun. So, you know, for Gemini, and I'll tell you the quick difference between us and Sag. Sag is ruled by the King and Queen of Wands, right? In tarot, all fire signs are. But for Sagittarius, the King and Queen of Wands, they look at the bigger picture, right? So that's why they're the visionaries. They can see 10 years down the line type of thing. Gemini is ruled by the King and Queen of Swords. We are the detailers. So Sag looks for the truth on the big picture, and we look at the details of the truth, the minuscule details. I feel like there's a need here for you, and this is so difficult, a Gemini telling another Gemini to do this. Stop looking at the little details. It's almost like they're insignificant. Luck is on your side if you can look at the broader picture of things. So instead of be like victim mentality, I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini, maybe one person, kind of has a victim mentality. Woe's me. Why does this happen to me? Why am I alone? Why don't I have people? Why don't I have a love of my life? Why don't I have a job that I love? Something like that. But it's like, don't look at those little details of what you may have lost or what you don't have. Look at the broader picture. How much drama are you avoiding, right? By not having that person, place, or thing in your life. So there's a need here for you to look at the broader picture, why you don't have certain things in your life. I hope that's making sense to someone watching. Tell me more about luck is on your side here. Your luck is about to change, Gemini. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. And when it does, I feel like you're going to feel like, oh, that's why all of this happens. King of Pentacles. Whoa. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. This is going to come in pretty quick. Financial abundance. Maybe starting your own business. This could be a love partner. This is stability, though, in terms of what is on your side. Luck is on your side. Structure, stability. Again, could be a person, but this is more a you reading, not really like a love reading or anything like that. But take it how it resonates. I want to know more about this Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. The power of community. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Six of Swords. The Two of Wands. And the Ten of Wands. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles to the Hangman to the Eight of Wands. Well, you're going to get through it. I know it might not feel like it right now, but you're getting through it. Slowly but surely, you're making your way towards your Nine of Cups. Again, whatever person, place, or thing that is, a way of living, habits, patterns, whatever that wish fulfillment is for you. And I think also in your weekly reading, we had the Nine of Cups to the Sun card. I said, you're going to identify what that is. So again, and I've shuffled and cleaned all the decks since I did that reading yesterday. So yeah, you will be moving away from conflict, Five of Swords, conflict, internal conflict, conflict with others, drama with others, tension, grief, strife, and moving towards the Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. Right now, you're at a fork in the road about how to get there, how to achieve this community, how to grow this community, but it's coming to you. I know it's been an uphill climb for you to get here, but it's coming in a lot quicker. For some of you, this is financial opportunity. For others of you, this is spiritual growth. Could be a community of people coming in. I just think it's coming in a lot quicker than you realize, that Eight of Wands energy. The communication of it, the gathering of it, the attainment of it, movement towards it, it moving towards you, coming in a lot quicker than you realize. Tell me more about the magician here. You have the ability to manifest this, Gemini. I don't even know if you realize. I mean, obviously, if you watch tarot, you know that you're the magician. But I don't think you really know the power you have with manifestation. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Five of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords. Well, I'm glad that you're about to see things clearly. You're about to see things clearly. You have, okay, please don't get mad at me, right? I only work here. You have been gaslighting yourself, Gemini. Seven of Swords energy here at the bottom of the deck to the Knight of Pentacles. You have been gaslighting yourself that you are not good enough. I almost feel like crying in this reading for you. You've been gaslighting yourself that you're not good enough. You're not worthy of community. You're not worthy of love. You're not worthy of family. You're not worthy of having your own business or having a business take off. You're not worthy of, I don't know, learning a musical instrument or becoming a better cook. Like whatever it is for you, there's this feeling of lack. I don't know where this was instilled in you. Could be childhood, could be throughout your life, conditioning. Look at you getting clarity, realizing I really am a divine feminine or a divine masculine. I've been deceiving myself, or I've been buying into the lies that other people have told me my whole life, that I'm not good enough. Again, I'm channeling like you. This is you breaking a sound barrier. What does that mean? Breaking a barrier, breaking a sound barrier. This is very powerful energy here for the Gemini collective. You're seeing through the deception on how other people have lied to you, or you have lied to yourself. These lies have made you feel in lack or not good enough. It also has created drama in your life because you've put up with particular situations, environments, and people longer than you should have. Again, maybe trying to prove your worth to the job that didn't treat you right, trying to prove your worth to family members or friends or people within your community, or, you know, various loves or lovers you had in your life. Is different for all of you, but it's this feeling like, well, I have to continually give, right? Because I'm not good enough. I've been rejected because I'm not good enough. You're cutting through the bullshit. You're cutting through the drama. That's how you're starting the new year, and manifesting from a place of power. This is huge. So seeing where you've been gaslit, and seeing maybe even where you bought into the bullshit, Gemini, and you gaslit yourself. This didn't work out for me because of this. This doesn't ever work out for me because of this. I don't have this, or I haven't been able to attain this dream because of this. It's all this feeling like I'm not good enough. Oh, kick it to the curb. That's what you're doing. You're kicking it to the curb, and you're starting off the new year with no drama, seeing things very clearly. This is an elevation. I think I told you in your reading this week, you're jumping timelines. Some people don't understand what I mean when I say that. Every big life change we make, think in terms of tarot, the Fool card, right? So every Fool card moment we have in our life, that decision, go to college, and I'm talking big decisions, or I'm not talking about, do I have ice cream or sherbet for dessert tonight, like that, and I'm probably gonna have ice cream, but whatever. But it's not that kind of decision. It's, do I go to college, not go to college? Do I get married, not get married? Stay single, get divorced, have kids, don't have kids? Big life decisions. Releasing patterns, releasing toxic relationships. Those big decisions that we make shift us on a new timeline, on a new path, right? Because if you were to never get married, your life would look one way. You'd be on one timeline. But the minute you decide to get married, you've now shifted. The whole trajectory of your life has changed, and you decide to get a divorce, it's another shift. So big life changes shift. And that even comes when it comes to like decision making or changing patterns or healing old wounds. This is an old wound within you of not feeling good enough. Something, someone, or a series of people or events in your life embedded this in you. It's like you're unrooting it. Like you're like ripping it out of you. This is so weird. Okay. Manifesting the life that you want, knowing now that you deserve better, that you were sold a lie. And you sold yourself on the lie too. Like you bought their bullshit. No more. No more in the new year. Seeing things entering the new year very clear. And what is headed for you is stability. Whether it's financial, emotional. And luck is on your side in doing this. This is a lot of growth around the Gemini collective. Tell me more now about this King of Pentacles, this stability here. Very grounded energy. One more shuffle. Thank you. Further clarified. Oh, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. Luck is on your side, Gemini, when it comes to financial stability, housing security, happiness, making your dreams come true. Seven of Cups, a lot more options and choices for you. Nine of Pentacles, very rooted, very grounded, feeling more sufficient. Right? Going from the Five of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. That is such a milestone for an air sign, no less. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords to the Hermit. That's what it took, unfortunately. Heartbreak, lots of heartbreaks, separations, but they all culminated in this moment of spiritual awakening, forcing you to go down the path of having to look within, really admit where people wronged you and where maybe you wronged yourself, where they led you astray, but where did you lead yourself astray as well, in owning up to those mistakes. You're literally kicking the Five of Pentacles feeling to the curb when it comes, you know, to the new year, feeling a lot more grounded and inspired and ready to move forward, excited about life, and you have a lot to be excited for. For some of you, this is a current relationship strengthening or a new relationship coming into your life, financial stability, stability in general, and then self-care, taking better care of yourself. Also, Queen of Pentacles to the Four of Wands could be nurturing your home. Some of you could be buying a first home this year. You may not realize it right now. You're probably sitting there going, yeah, I don't think so. I got $15 in the bank account. This is the luck on the shift. Once you make that mind shift, you switch a timeline, you hop a different timeline, and at that point, the world becomes your oyster. Choices and opportunities and stability. So yeah, some of you maybe in 2025, you're either fixing the home you have, selling the home you have, buying a first home. It doesn't have to be a house, it could be a condo, a townhouse, a flat, but it's something that's yours, it's tangible. You worked hard for it. So whether it's the house you have and you're fixing it up, or you're buying another house. Some of you are moving in 2025. Again, you may not realize it now, but check back a year from now. You're going to be like, holy crap, I'm in a different town, county, state, country, hemisphere. Some of you are making big moves. Not everyone, but big moves, big changes. 12 months from now, if you stay this path of avoiding drama, building a very small community of trusted people, manifesting them in, weeding out the Seven of Swords people, right? Because I ain't got no time for those people anymore. And building this little community, working on your finances. Gemini, you're going to end 2025 a lot more financially richer, financially stable than you're ending 2024. And it all begins with this mind shift change, if you will, of I do deserve the best. I don't need to exist in this Five of Pentacles energy anymore. Let's get 4 cards or 3 cards of advice here, please, for Gemini. So in the new moon in Capricorn, right, this is our ability to manifest. You can burn a candle, say whatever your ritual is, burning sage, sitting outside, looking up at the moon. Now it's a new moon, so it's not going to be bright, right? Most of you won't be able to see it. But just knowing the direction it's in, or just looking up to the heavens, it's your ability to manifest, asking spirit, your spirit guides, a divine, whatever you want to call it, Jesus, God, Muhammad, David, I don't care. That's on you. But asking something else for help in releasing this Five of Pentacles energy, or unrooting whatever beliefs were instilled in you recently or throughout your life or from childhood that made you feel not good enough, that made you feel like you had to carry the burden or overdo or overwork to attain love in your life. I mean, for some of you, you're manifesting new people or a partner or the strengthening of a current connection. It's different for all of you, but I would use this energy of the new moon in Capricorn to set very clear intentions. And Capricorn is earth energy, very grounded energy. And look at all the Capricorn energy we had. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So a very grounded, stable way, being very laser focused on the life you want to create and manifesting it, harnessing the power of the new moon to manifest it. 3 cards of advice here for Gemini, and then we'll wrap up your reading. One more shuffle. Thank you. The 10 of Pentacles. Is that what you're manifesting? The 8 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Well, I'm glad you're cutting that crap out. Your advice, focus on the long game, your stability, the love, the community, the people. They'll come to you. They'll come to you in divine time. Focus on your stability, financial stability, emotional stability. Again, it's only advice. You have the divine gift of free will. But in terms of advice on what you should be focusing on, that's then another manifestation you can make. You can ask for help to get out of your own head, to get out of these negative feelings of lack, these negative thoughts that you have, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, and asking for clarity. Queen of Swords, who, by the way, wields the Ace of Swords. So those are 3 things that you can manifest in this new moon in Capricorn. Abundance. You can ask to be shown the path to abundance. Or for clarity on what that abundance is for you or how to attain it. Again, whatever that 10 of Pentacles long game is for you. You can ask for help to get out of your own way, to release yourself from negative thinking. Again, those fears, doubts, insecurities. And then the Queen of Swords, you can ask for the divine to bless you with the power to see bullshit, see 7 of Swords, release yourself from those thoughts and ideas and people, cutting certain people, places, and things out of your life in an effort to avoid drama, because all of that has steered you off your path. That's why you're in the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords so often in our readings for the collective. So you can use the power of the new moon here to ask for abundance, or how to get to that, or what is that for me, right? You can ask for guidance. Absolutely. Oh, I just noticed the, is that a rabbit? Yeah. So the growth, right? And then we saw the Knight of Wands. So expansive growth, rebirth, birthing. I like this for you a lot. So definitely use this power to do that, the power of the new moon. Abundance, getting out of your own way, releasing yourself of negative thoughts, and having a very clear and precise vision about what you want. You can ask for clarity about what it is that you need and how to attain it, and how to avoid the drama. You can ask for strength to, cut certain people out of your life. That also could be Queen of Swords energy. Again, just asking for focus. And I think you can do it. I really think you can do it. And again, we just saw the Hermit card. So there is a connection here between you and the divine, and the ability here for you to manifest the life you want. I think all you have to do is avoid drama from others, but also internal drama that you may create in your own head. Please don't get mad at me for saying that, but I'm a Gemini, so I know how we get, and sometimes we become our biggest roadblock. So yeah, time to release all of that. Luck is on your side. See the bigger picture of life. I like this for you a lot. This is your reading, my dear, for your new moon in Capricorn. If you like this message and it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe just found it to be helpful or hopeful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Gemini Twin Gang, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. Let's see what your new moon in Capricorn messages are. Repairing the veil, forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. There's a butterfly here on the card, so I always think of transformation. This is card number 45, so maybe the numbers 4, 5, 9, or 45 are relevant to you. You also have strength, Yang Moon. I like that. Having the strength to forgive yourself and forgive others, so you don't carry those old, I don't want to say old, but those heartbreaks or disappointments into the new year. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Wow. Yeah. Releasing those negative thoughts of yourself, of others, the disappointments of, things that didn't work out. Repairing the veil. Tell me more about repairing the veil. We'll get one card for each, and then I'll clarify with more tarot. So can I have one card here, please, for repairing the veil? Forgiveness. And 4 and 5 is 9. We are entering a 9 year. 2025 is a 9 year. So yeah, this is something that you should do. Again, you have the divine gift of free will, but having the strength here to release all of that negative feelings and energy. Don't bring that into 2025 with you. Let's get one card on this, please. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Chariot, yeah, don't bring it with you, right? Moving forward, the Chariot talks about victory, success. Tell me more about strength here for Cancer. Tell me more about strength. Thank you. The Ace of Wands, new beginning, new passions, passion projects. Hummingbirds, someone likes hummingbirds. Maybe you have a hummingbird feeder. Tell me more about it's time to release negativity. For Cancer. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Tower. Wow. Bottom of the deck. 4 of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. So, and then 5 of Pentacles. Something in your life, and it'll be different for all of you. Person, place, or thing. Connection, platonic, romantic. Just didn't work out the way you thought it would. Now, this could be a business idea. Hell, this could be you learning how to play the guitar. Again, it's different for all of you, but something you really wanted. You invested a lot of time into it, to learn it, to love it, to know it, to be it. You had a lot of passion for whatever this is. It inspired you, and at the same time, you felt neglected or rejected by it. Or maybe once you attained it, for some of you, it wasn't as fulfilling as you thought it would be. And so there's this feeling here of Five of Pentacles, feeling in lack, either feeling not good enough, feeling abandoned, feeling like you can't do it, or I did my best, but it wasn't good enough. I think there's a need here for you to forgive yourself and whatever this other entity was or is that disappointed you or is currently disappointing you. Now, when we forgive people, we don't forgive people for them. We forgive for us, because otherwise it's an energetic strain on us. It's an energetic tie, and it weighs us down. So I'll give you an example. And it's just an example, okay? But let's say you had a relationship that didn't work out. You really gave your all. You were in it for the long run. You were patient. You were loving. You were nurturing. You were very passionate about this connection or about this person, but you always felt like rejected by them or not good enough. No matter how much effort you put in. Queen of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles. No matter how much passion and energy I put into this connection, and as patient as I can be, right? Or Earth energy is incredibly patient. I just continually feel like not good enough, or I feel abandoned by it. So let's say you had this, I don't know, a year ago, and this connection has come to an end. Again, it's just an example. And I'll get to my point real quick. A year later, you could be like, well, I really want to move forward with my life, right? I'm being vulnerable. I'm putting myself out there. I'm on dating apps. I'm getting out into the 3D world, but I can't find love. I can't find someone. You could have an energetic block because you have not really forgiven the past. So somewhere within you, you're holding on to bitterness or resentment. There's an unhealed wound because of the rejection. Now, for some of you, it could be going back to childhood, right? It's different for all of you. And it could be professionally too. It doesn't, it doesn't automatically have to be friends, family, lovers. It could be professionally, right? It's different for all of you. But there's something deep within you that you've held on to a little anger about why it didn't work out or why you weren't good enough. It's time to release that. It's a block. If you're feeling that way and you're watching this video and you're like, yeah, but Jen, I've blocked them physically, right? I don't talk to them, and they're blocked on my phone. I'm ready to move forward, but I really haven't been able to. That's why. There's like an unhealed wound. This wound of rejection or abandonment, it's kind of been holding you back from moving forward, from actually having victory, finding a new love, finding a new job, right? Making money, whatever it is for you. I feel like you can ask in this new moon in Capricorn for, again, spirit guides, God, whatever you want to call it, divine. I mean, the message I'm getting here is to ask them for clarity, okay? Clarity on how to forgive this person, place, or thing, or multiple things. I mean, for some of you, it's multiple disappointments in your life. And although you think you've healed and you think you've moved on, there's still something really deep within you that is still holding on to sadness or betrayal or abandonment wounds. I'm a Gemini. I have very little Cancer in my chart. I'm 50 years old. I'm going to be very honest with you. I want to say recently, within the last week or two, have realized that I have a childhood wound that's been affecting my life and has been a block in my life. It's something I thought I got over. I thought I put it past me. I still talk to, up until a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I was still talking to her, talking to that family member. But I really had to sit down and have a clarity of mind that I'm engaging with someone that has embedded in me this feeling of lack. And I think I'm over it, right? Because she's a different person now, supposedly. She's a different person now. And it's like, well, let bygones be bygones and allow her in my life. But it's been detrimental to me to do so because I still have that unhealed childhood wound from something she said to me. And again, I look 45 years later, I'm like, oh, I should really be over that. But I'm not. So for some of you, it's like that. There's a childhood wound. So if you're feeling unsuccessful in your life in some aspect, there's a wound within you that needs to be healed. And you're probably thinking, well, that has nothing to do with my money. It does. It's an energetic block because internally your energy is being devoted constantly to that wound. healing that wound, whether you realize it or not. Like, it happens in your subconscious, like in the wheel well, you know, of your brain, of your emotions. So you're always putting in a lot of energy into suppressing that sadness or that feeling of abandonment, or that, again, that, I'll just call it a wound. You put a lot more energy into it than you even realize. You're going about your day, you're doing things, you're tending to your responsibilities, right? You're washing dishes, but it's an energetic block because part of your energy is continually devoted to it, to that feeling of Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. There's a need here for you to release that negativity. Like, you got to heal it, forgive yourself for holding on to it for so long, and forgive the person. And again, not forgiving them because they're now a saint and, you know, it's okay that you did that to me. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. But forgiving them is not for them. And you don't have to verbally say to them, I forgive you. It's something internal to you. You're forgiving them because they didn't know better. You know, they didn't know better. They should have known better. That was their karmic lesson to learn. But I have to come to terms with it. I'm speaking like you, or I'm channeling you. I have to come to terms with it in order for my life to move forward. Look at what you have coming. Victory, success, financial gains, new love, strengthening connections, possibly a new business for some of you. But in order to take that step, you need this tower moment. And the tower moment isn't bad. It's not 3D bad. It's internal to you. It's releasing the negativity. It's the aha epiphany moment of, this is what has been holding me back in my life. Not forgiving this family member, this friend, this lover, this boss, whomever, for at one time doing me wrong. Or it could be multiple people, like I said. Tell me more about the Chariot here. This is your pathway to success, is forgiveness. And repairing the veil, right? The veil would be something you don't see, or you don't want to see, or you don't want to look at, right? That's why we put a veil up, like a mask. It's time to take it off and see it for what it is, and heal it and mend it. Wow, deep messages for all the signs today. Tell me more about the Chariot. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Seven of Swords. Told you. The Star. And the Five of Swords. Something or multiple things that were done to you in your life. Lies, betrayal, trickery, deception. You know, the Seven of Swords for me is a sliding scale sword card. Again, could be childhood wounds. Things adults said to you that they should have never said to you as a child, or things they did to you as a child that they should have never done to you. Some of you still carry that wound. For others of you, this is a lover or lovers that have lied to you, deceived you, cheated on you, didn't choose you, didn't pick you. All of it nicked away at the foundation of who you are energetically, at least, and put you in that feeling of lack and not good enough. And yeah, it's become a block. The arguing, the fights, again, being put in competition. This could be in competition with siblings. You could have had a parent that made you feel not good enough compared to a brother or a sister or your cousins, or I don't know, some, you know, whatever career path you took, they didn't approve, or maybe they were ashamed of, or they lied to family about it because they were ashamed of it. Whatever this is for you, there's a need here for you to heal it. That is your pathway, the Star card. The Star card is, yes, your wish fulfillment, but it is also a card of healing and hope. And there's a need here for you to not just heal yourself, but in that healing will be the restoration of hope for a brighter future, a better future, a more successful future. But before you can get to the Chariot, you have to heal what has been blocking you from the Chariot. Strength, Ace of Wands, having the inspired action to have the strength to confront this demon, this devil, this toxic thought, feeling, pattern, experience, really taking inspired action to look it in the eye. Oof. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. One more shuffle. Further clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands, taking inspired action. King of Swords. being able to see whatever or whomever this is, or a collective, again, a collective of things that have happened to you or people, taking real inspired action here with the King of Wands. Take the first step to doing this. Look, it's really hard. I've been going through it for 2 weeks now, realizing she has been an energetic block in my life my whole life. And I allowed it. I allowed it. So is there a need to forgive her? I guess, yeah. You know, it's tough. I know I'm a spiritual person, like we all are. But, you know, this is a hard one for me. I'm not going to lie to you, Cancer. But I know that it's an energetic block. So before I'm going to forgive her, that doesn't mean I'm keeping her in my life. I made the decision not to. But I'm going to have to forgive myself because I allowed it. I allowed it to fester within me. I allowed it to hook within me. You know, I allowed it to hold me back. And I allowed her in my life all these years. So there's a need for me to forgive myself for it. And then, yes, forgive her as well, whether she knew what she was doing or not. And again, it doesn't mean allowing her in my life, but it's the only way to let go. It's the only way to let go. Is to forgive all of that 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords behavior. And again, you don't have to do it all in one day. No one's saying rush and do this on December 30th. But small step, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, take inspired action to just take that first step towards looking whatever monster or monsters these are in the eye. King of Swords, seeing it clearly for what it is or what it was, and then having all the taking strength within yourself in a very grounded, stable way of 9 of Pentacles to make that first step to confronting what this is. Because this has been a block for you. Maybe for you, for some of you, this reading is your tower moment of, oh my God, yeah, this has been blocking my progress forward, my inability to move on from this. Even though, again, in the 3D world, you're going on with your life and you think you are, but really at the core of you, I'm speaking to someone here, you're still holding on to this bitterness, anger, sadness, disappointment, heartbreak. You got to let it go, my love. Your epiphany moment is here, the Tower. Time to release negativity. And this is sort of like death card energy, right? In tarot, so it's an ending this connection you have to this pain so you can rebirth a new life for yourself that doesn't include that. Tell me more about the Tower. Tell me more about the Tower. One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Swords shows himself again, followed by the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. More healing. 8 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck to the Judgment card. To the Hangman. Seeing things from a different perspective. This is going to sound really crappy to you, but my boyfriend came over earlier today for a little bit, and we were talking. And in our conversation, I had that, because we were talking about something similar that I'm going through. And I wouldn't be who I am today had, I'm just going to be honest with you, had I not had a shitty mother. I wouldn't be who I am today. It forced me to become independent at a young age. It forced me to leave the house at a young age. It forced me to make every decision I made in my life. Has she been a block? Has that connection for me been a block in some respects? Yes. Yep, I can identify it now. I'm not blaming her for the block. That's not it. But I've allowed the block. I've allowed the block. So he kind of made me realize, but you wouldn't be who you are today had you not gone through this. So I think there's something like that similar here for you. You wouldn't be who you are today had this person or these people not 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords you. That's such a shitty thing to say to someone who's gone through it. But as someone who's gone through it, yeah, we wouldn't be who we are today without that. Those were lessons, painful, but necessary. It's what gave you courage. It's what gave you strength. It opened your eyes, maybe helped you become more spiritual, or, you're watching tarot. So, those types of events, had we had the storybook life or the storybook relationship, we wouldn't have turned to tarot. We wouldn't have tapped into esotericism. We maybe wouldn't have developed our spirituality to the extent that we have, or explored it. So it was those very hard lessons that helped us become the person, the people that we are today. So I think your Tower moment here is this realization of making the judgment call. Making the judgment call, seeing the patterns in your life, seeing them for who and what they truly are, the effect they've had on you, and releasing them. This epiphany moment of the Tower is time to heal this and put it to bed once and for all. Can't carry it into 2025. Or you shouldn't, right? You have the divine gift of free will. But if whatever this is has been a block to you in 2024, why on earth, and this was the realization I had, why on earth do I want to spend another year blocking what should be coming to me, right? My manifestations, my wish fulfillment, my happiness. Why am I going to allow this person or these people to rob me of another year of that? That could be your epiphany Tower moment. And maybe for some of you, this is the reading you needed to see to get you there. So tell me more. Our 3 cards of advice here for Cancer. Releasing this negativity, having the strength to look the monster in the eye, forgiving yourself, this person, these people, and not taking it with you into 2025. 3 cards of advice here for Cancer. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Page of Swords, the World, the Nine of Cups. I just got chills. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Your advice, do this in little steps, Page of Swords, because for some of you, this is big, right? Internal to you. So you're not going to be able to do it in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. But you can start small, and you can start now to shut the door on it so you can get to your wish fulfillment. You could use this new moon in Capricorn tonight with the new moon, whether you're lighting candles or burning sage. If you're going outside, depending what the weather's like where you live, you can just look out to the heavens from some window in your home or, where you live. But I would ask, this is telling you as advice what to ask for. Asking the divine and your spirit guides to help you make small incremental steps to finally closing out this pain, this negativity, helping you heal it. The World card is very healing in this deck because the individual is lying on grass, on earth, right? Feeling grounded. And almost being enveloped, right? Being enveloped by the universe. Look at all like the fireflies around this person. So you can ask for spiritual protection, divine protection to help you heal so you can transform your life and then really put you on the path towards this Nine of Cups. Person, place, thing, lifestyle, way of living. Just a whole new you, wish fulfillment and happiness. So I would definitely harness the energy of the new moon to ask for guidance, to make these small incremental steps, to acknowledge this, forgive it, heal from it, and finally close it out in your life to release it. You can ask for it to help you release it so you can start really moving towards your ultimate wish fulfillment, making your dreams come true in 2025. Powerful message here for the Cancerian collective. I love it. I don't love what you went through, but I love that you are this close to putting it behind you. So good on you for doing that. It's not easy. I know I'm going through it, but you can do it. You can. If I can do it as an air sign, you definitely could do it as a water sign. You're a lot more emotionally balanced than an air sign, let's be honest. So this is something you can do, but I personally, for me, it begins with forgiving myself for allowing it. And that's a hard thing to do. But again, I think if anyone can do it, you can do it. You definitely have the strength here to do it. So I would definitely I would definitely harness the energy of the new moon to ask for spiritual guidance when it comes to releasing negativity. So you can remove those blocks that are preventing you from getting to your wish fulfillment. That is what I have for you, Cancer. That is your new moon in Capricorn reading. If you like this message, if it resonated with you, if you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe you just found it to be helpful or even hopeful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Leo. Let's see what your new moon in Capricorn messages are. We have empty well, time to replenish. Replenish yourself. This is card number 16. So maybe the numbers 1, 6, 7, or 16 are relevant to you. You have the domicile moon, abundance. Time to replenish yourself so you can chase like your 10 of Pentacles, your abundance, your happiness. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Some of you need to eclipse something out of your life. Person, place, thing, thought process, pattern. Now, this could be diet, right? Like, you know, I'm going to, I don't know, I'm an Arizona iced tea freak. If you watched my videos for a while, you know that. So, you know, it could be something like that. I just want to eat better, right? I want to replenish myself so I can be more abundantly healthy. Could be something like that for some of you. And yeah, in that respect, time to eclipse something that maybe is negatively impacting your health, something you eat or you consume or you drink or you smoke, or it could be something like that for some of you. For others of you, yeah, you're going to have to, I don't say have to, but you want to. There's a part of you that wants to eclipse something out of your life. Again, person, place, thing, habit, pattern, so you can replenish yourself. If not, that's the message. Oh, beautiful energy at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Yeah, so you can get to your abundance. Tell me more about this. We're going to get one card for each, then we'll clarify more with tarot. Tell me more about the empty well here for Leo. One more shuffle. Thank you. The High Priestess. You know this internally. Remember I said you know it? I think I had said that before. You know that there's something you need to change. Again, thought process, pattern, habit. It could be your sleep routine, your daily structure, exercise. It's different for all of you. But internally to you, you know that something's got to give. You have to change. Tell me more about the abundance here. Wow, 8 of Cups. You need to eclipse. The 8 of Cups is the only card in tarot that actually shows an eclipse. There's something you need to walk away from. Again, mindset or something. Because the 8 of Cups is a card of movement. Right? When this person is walking away from the 8 of Cups, what are they walking towards? 9 of Cups. Abundance. You're about to do something pretty big. Tell me more about this powerful change that is coming. Again, could be mindset. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, you're changing your political beliefs, right? Maybe you grew up as if you live in the United States, maybe you grew up in a Republican family, you really want to be a Democrat, or you grew up in a Democrat family, you want to be a Republican. Whatever it is, you instinctually know deep inside of you that you have to walk away from something. Person, place, thing, again, pattern, mindset, so you can really move towards happiness. Something's got to be eclipsed out of your life. Again, could be diet. 2 cards came out for this. The Tower to the 2 of Pentacles. Could be spending habits for some of you. Could be juggling or being juggled by someone. You're trying to figure out, well, I shouldn't say you, right? It's not every single Leo watching. Some of you are trying to figure out how to do this. Like, you know something needs to change, right? You instinctually, intuitively know, I have to walk away from whatever this is, right? But you want to do it in a careful way or in a balanced way. Tell me more about the High Priestess here. Empty well. Time to replenish yourself. Focus on you, your happiness, chasing your dreams. Tell me more about this High Priestess energy here, please, Anne. Thank you. The Empress, the 6 of Cups, and the King of Wands. Wow. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Swords. There we go again. Twos. Ooh, and the World card. See, you know. See, you know. See, you know. The World, 2 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you know what this feeling is? This is the feeling of, it's just an example. Someone who's leaving a place that they've lived at for a long time, okay? You made a lot of memories in that place, right? Some good, some bad. But at the end of the day, it's a very nostalgic feel. And now it's like moving day, or you're approaching moving day. the place is starting to clear out, right? Little by little, things are being boxed or given away or sold, and you're moving into the new location. But you kind of keep coming back to the old location, right? You haven't completely like sold it or left it or moved out of it. So it's that transition. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. That transition period, right? The Two of Pentacles. I got one foot in the old place I'm living and one foot in the new place. Only an example. You know that eventually the day is going to come that when you go to pick up the last box, it'll be the last time that you're in your place. So even though you're very excited for where you're going, your Nine of Cups, right? Your new place. I have a new place and a new community that I love, and there's pride in that, right? In having this new place and attaining this new place where you'll be living. There's still some sadness in having to leave behind the old, even though maybe you outgrew it or the community changed, or maybe you're more abundant, more affluent, right? You can afford something better or nicer for yourself or a better location. There's still a sadness of having to break away with the past. That's kind of the feeling that I get here. So it's like delicately trying to do it, or trying to figure out a way how to delicately leave a person, place, or thing and move to the next. So yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting here. Is like, you know, the end is coming. You can see it. You can feel it. And as excited as you are about that next step, there's a sadness here that what was, that it's not coming with you into the future. So you're undecided exactly about when to close this door, even though you know that you have to. The Empress knows that she is on the precipice, masculine or feminine, to birth something new in their life. But there's an attachment here to something of the past, Six of Cups, that you have to leave behind. Again, doesn't have to be person, place, or thing. Could be a thought process, could be a pattern, could be an upbringing, could be religious indoctrination. You know, maybe you're more spiritual now. Suddenly you're leaving behind a religion you've had for 40, 50, 60 years of your life. You're like, wow, example, like, oh, I was raised Catholic. Suddenly now I'm into esotericism and tarot and spirituality. There comes a point where you may want to like close the door on that religious chapter of your life. Again, it's just an example. But there's something here with this Six of Cups energy, either a thought process, a dream, could be a dream that just didn't work out. And it's like, I know that I have to move forward from it, but still is nice every once in a while to dream. The issue is, because you haven't fully closed this out, whatever it is draining you energetically. And that's why I think you need to eclipse it. Again, person, place, thing, diet, thought pattern, whatever it is for you. As fond as you are of it. I'm fond of drinking Arizona iced tea. Look, I'm not trying to make light of your reading at all. I know this is pretty heavy for some of you, but I know I have to eclipse it out of my life. And I've had some really great memories with Arizona iced tea, because I can recall drinking it with friends and summertime and barbecuing. And so there's a connection. It's not so much feeling sad of letting go of Arizona iced tea. It's the memories I made while drinking it, or the first time I went to a winery, right? It's like, it's just whatever it is here that you have to disconnect from. There are fond memories attached to it. Could be some heartbreak too, clearly. Right, the Eight of Cups, that's why you're walking away from it, or you know you need to walk away from it. But there is still something attached to it. So the Six of Cups could be family members or friends or people you've known a long time, some type of soulmate, soul bond connection, or a pattern, a thought process, a way of living, or even a dream that you've had in your life for a long time. But you know that you have to replenish yourself, and the only way to do it is to walk away from whatever this is. Whew. Okay, let's get more messages here for you. So yeah, a bit undecided on how to do that, but knowing it has to be done. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups here. Because once you do it, abundance comes. Like after the Eight of Cups is the Nine of Cups. which is contentment and abundance, taking care of yourself, feeling more emotionally balanced, your wish fulfillment, the place you want to live, the life you want to have, the lifestyle you want to have, right? But it's having to take inspired action to actually take that next step. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups here and the abundance. Yeah, tell me more about the abundance. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Fool. That's what's waiting for you. Now, look, you don't have to take my word for it. And I always say don't give up your divine gift of free will. Don't surrender it to any tarot reading or tarot reader, myself included. But what is waiting on the other side for most of you is soulmate, soul bond connections, platonic and romantic, passionate new beginnings in love, in life, in your finances, and starting your own business or some type of creative endeavor. Whole new beginning, new chapter of your life. So abundance is here for you, but it requires you to walk away from something that hasn't been very abundant. So now we know what's waiting for you on the other side of this new beginning. Tower to the Two of Pentacles. Expect powerful change. I'm going to split this up for you. Actually, I haven't done that for anyone else, but I also didn't have two cards drop for anyone else. I want to know what the Tower is. Is it an epiphany moment Leo is having? Is it a tower they're creating or a tower that's happening to them? Something gets you out of this. Something is going to push you forward because you're feeling drained with this. So something is about to happen, epiphany, an aha moment, a sudden change, revelation, realization, or an actual event that's going to push you to eclipse whatever this is. Tell me more about the Tower here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Tower is clarified by Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Star card. Knight of Swords, Three of Wands, Five of Wands, Nine of Cups. What pushes you to the Nine of Cups? Receiving some kind of information communication that enables you to turn your back, Three of Wands, on whatever this Five of Wands has been. This block, this challenge, competition, stress, strife, grief, bickering, discontentment. Someone's going to do or say something that will inspire you or force you to turn your back on it or them. To turn your back on the conflict. That's what will force you to the Nine of Cups. Pushes you into healing, wish fulfillment, creating a new foundation in your life, and planting new seeds. Planting new seeds. Seven of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles is Ten of Pentacles, which is abundance, which is also your Nine of Cups. Knight to the World. So something is going to, someone will do or say something to you that will make you realize it's time to go. It's time to find another job. It's time to find another place where to live. It will give you the instant realization or revelation, it's time to eclipse this out of my life. I'm not a medical professional. You could receive, I don't know, news from a doctor. I'm not saying it's anything catastrophic or life-threatening, but it could be something like, I don't know, you get a checkup and you have really high cholesterol and you're like, all right, it's time to eclipse the cheeseburgers out of my life, right? Again, I'm not making light of it. It's just some type of information or communication is received by you and you're like, okay, now I'm going to have to do things differently. I have to walk away again from that pattern or the way I ate or this person, or I have to find another job. There's something like that that comes in and you realize it's time to turn my back on it. The Three of Wands, they're turning their back to the past, right? Because in the Two of Wands card, the individual is holding If you've seen tarot before, I'm sure you have, you're familiar with the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck and what the Two of Wands looks like. But in case you're not, I'll grab the card for you. But in the Two of Wands card, this person is standing on a balcony, right, of a castle. The old way of doing things, or the old connection or pattern, whatever, person is tethered. This is the tried and true way. This is the way we've always done things. This thing is not going to change. It is what it is. It's tethered. It's bolted to the castle wall. And so the individual is now holding the globe in one hand, right? And then the Ace of Wands in the other. Do I turn my back, right? Not quite sure yet. Do I want to turn my back on the past? Because the world is my oyster. I can do anything I want or go anywhere I want to do, but I'm not quite sure I want to leave this behind. And the Three of Wands, he decides, I am leaving it behind. See what's behind him? The Two of Wands. And what is he holding on to? The Ace of Wands. So this is now expansive. This is now making the decision. So something like that happens here that enables you to leave that. Remember I said you're like at a crossroads, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands kind of thing. Whatever is going to transpire here, something done or said, will enable you to officially turn your back and eclipse whatever this is. Again, you know, I mean, for some of you, it could be something you hear from a doctor or a dentist. So, you know, it could be health related, but it'll help you, you know, become a healthier Leo, something like that. For others of you, you know, this, if it's a person, they're going to do or say something that's going to make you realize you have to shut the door on them once and for all. And plant a seed elsewhere, build somewhere else, find another job, heal yourself. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, that Tower is going to help you make your decision. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. It's going to get you out of, I don't know what to do mode. Yep. Five of Cups. Seven of Swords. The Sun. The Magician. Oh, I love it. It will help you decide to leave this behind. Person, place, thing. Again, thought process, way of living, whatever, diet, whatever, to leave it behind. Five of Cups to the Seven of Swords. So you can chase, again, abundance. This is the Disneyland card of tarot, right? Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. That's where you're headed. So whatever's about to happen, this powerful change that's coming in, allow it. Don't fight it. Some of you are going to want to fight it. It's what you've always wanted. It just might not be coming in the form you wanted it to come in. You really wanted a healthy lifestyle, but you didn't want to get bad news from a doctor that, I don't know, you have a tooth rotted out. Now you're like, oh, shit, I got to give up sweets. You know, you didn't want that bad news, or you didn't want to have to get a root canal on your tooth, but it's going to push you now to eat better or have better dental hygiene. Something like that. Or this, if it's a person, they're going to do or say something that makes you realize, I have to eclipse this person out of my life. Now you have been manifesting. You've been manifesting a person, place, or thing, or again, way of life. It's coming to you. It's just not coming in the way you thought it would. The love of your life is coming. It's just not this person. The job of your dreams is coming. It's just not the job that you're at. There's something like that. A better way to be healthy, you know, is coming, but you didn't expect to get some bad news about high blood pressure or high cholesterol or, you know, a dental issue you have. It's coming, but it's almost like the divine has to create the Tower moment to get you to eclipse whatever this is. It's kind of like divine intervention forcing you towards the abundance that you want, you've been manifesting, and you desire. Ace of Pentacles. It's forcing you to have a new beginning. Because even though you know you want it, you instinctually know, you're a little hesitant to leave behind whatever that is. You're about to be forced to leave it. Now, you have the divine gift of free will, and if you want to do that whole cycle again, you can, but you will continue to feel empty in it because it is a karmic cycle or a karmic pattern. 3 cards of advice here for Leo. 3 cards of advice here for Leo. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Magician, again, the Devil, the 9 of Cups. Emperor, Empress to the Emperor on the table. I would, if I were you, the message here for me is pretty clear. You harness the power of the new moon in Capricorn to manifest, detaching from whatever toxicity, person, place, thing, habit, whatever this is for you, so you can truly attain your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. I would ask the divine or source to help you eclipse this devil energy, this toxicity, this pattern, this thought process, again, whatever it is. I would ask for the courage, strength, faith to be able to do that so you can truly move towards your wish fulfillment. Whatever the hell this is depleting the crap out of you. And it's blocking you from true abundance. So, yeah, something is about to shift here in your life. This is instant. This is happening quickly. With the star card, that is Aquarius energy. So within the next 3 weeks, this tower moment is happening for most of you. It will happen sooner and smoother if you harness the power of the new moon in Capricorn to ask for guidance and strength and help to detach yourself from this, so you can truly move forward towards who or what it is that is meant for you. So it's I don't want to call it a fairy tale story, but you're kind of blocking a fairy tale ending here for yourself. So, and I think the divine knows it. That's why it's about to eclipse something out of your life. Yeah. Okay. That's what I have for you, Leo. Very powerful message there for you. Abundance is around the corner. It does, however, require you to walk away from something. Again, could just be a thought process or a pattern, but expect powerful change soon with this new moon eclipse energy. That's what I have for you, my darling. That is your new moon in Capricorn tarot reading. If you like this message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe just found it to be helpful or even hopeful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's see. What is your new moon in Capricorn tarot reading? Skywriting the Fates. Card number 49. So numbers 4, 9, or 49 might be relevant to you. You then have the blood moon. It talks about courage. Something's happening for you in divine timing. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Something is about to be balanced in your life. Have the courage to deal with it, okay? Might not be smooth sailing for you right now. Just know that everything is happening in divine timing. This is fated to happen for you. This is justice being restored. Karmic justice. Karmic justice being restored to your life. It's been a long time coming. Knight of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. This is a fated event. Everything you've been going through has brought you to this moment where you need to be right now. Letter M is relevant to someone watching, and the number 7. I don't know where the heck that came from. M, N, and the number 7. Tell me more about the Fates. We'll get one card for each, and then we'll delve into tarot. Tell me more about the Fates here. One more shuffle. Oh, it's like written in the stars. This karmic balance has been written in the stars. 7 of Cups. Tell me more about courage here. I never got that message before for the 7 of Cups. People will be watching you rise. Oh, I just got chills. Watching you rise, watching you succeed, watching you have options. Some of you are buying a home this year. Your affluence is increasing, money. You'll be buying yourself jewelry or buying yourself nicer things. And people will be watching your growth. Look, I never got that message in the 7 of Cups. People here in the corner, 3 people on each side, will be watching you as you open up to these gifts and these new opportunities that are coming your way. The naysayers, the people who said you couldn't make it or you couldn't do it, or people who try to hold you down, could have rejected you in the past, are going to watch you rise or become bigger or become popular. Some of you are going to become more known, like famous. Tell me more about courage here for the Virgo collective. One more shuffle. Four of Pentacles. Tell me more about this win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This started happening in Libra season. Something began to shift in the 5D for you. 10 of Pentacles. A win-win outcome is forecast. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and Temperance. Something is being balanced out. And then the 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. People who weren't in your corner or tried to hold you down or who were a block to you, turned you away, you know, it's different for all of you. They're going to watch you succeed. They're going to watch you be happy. That is their karmic... That is their karma. I hate to say it that way. Their karma is to watch you succeed and be happy and attain the life you've always wanted without them in it, or they won't be able to benefit from it. These are people who said you couldn't do it, you couldn't make it, you'll never be successful, no one will ever want you, you're never going to get married, or you're never going to find someone else. All of those never people are going to watch you in 2025 climb. Tell me more about the 7 of Cups here. It's written in the sky. It's written in the stars. This is fated. Tell me more about this 7 of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. 3 of Wands. The Magician. Death. People are going to watch this Wheel of Fortune, this new cycle in your life, when you'll be attaining the 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment, and really coming into your power here. 3D power, Queen of Wands. 5D power with the High Priestess. There's been a judgment call made. 9 of Pentacles here as well. There's been a judgment call here made by the divine. Look, I'm not saying every Virgo here is perfect or deserves this, but the Virgos who have been doing the work, who have really been suppressed, held down, made to feel like they weren't good enough, who didn't allow those negative experiences or people or thoughts or situations or events to hold them down for too long. You've been really like, you know, you've really been doing the work internally, externally. 2025 is going to be your year. It's fated. It's written. It's a life you've been manifesting. This rebirth in your life. All these endings had to happen in order for you to have this new beginning in your life. This new cycle of happiness, abundance, spiritual growth, financial attainment. All the naysayers. Look at the judgment call. So different in this deck. Look at all the people gathering around, listening to the announcement, listening to the judgment call, watching in shock. This person has their mouth open. These people, person or people, will be watching you have a rebirth in your life. Something you've been manifesting. People from your past who you either turned your back on them for a good reason or they turned their back on you. Their karma is to watch you succeed and do well without them, and they will not be benefiting from it. These people are not coming along for the ride. Singular energy, 4 of Pentacles. Being stable and grounded. And she's so obnoxious in this card, in this deck. Look, there's people back. I'm telling you, people are going to be watching you. Look at her holding the pentacle. See what I got? This is mine. I made this. I made it. I earned it. I attained it. It's see my pentacle? She's so obnoxious in this deck, but I just love it. Because it's not the typical miser card. Oh, I'm holding on and I'm not sharing. This is gloating. I made it. See what I've got? See what I've got? See what I have? Oh my God. You're so badass in 2025. Okay. This is fated. Tell me about this 4 of Pentacles. Very different energy in the 4 of Pentacles. than others. You're having the courage to do something, and it will benefit you greatly. So a new job, or moving somewhere new, leaving a relationship, entering a relationship. There's something that, has taken or is about to take a lot of courage for you to make this move in your life. But it's the best decision that you have made, or that you're about to make, because you're all on different timelines, right? Different points of the journey. But the end result is the same. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about the 4 of Pentacles. Have the courage to chase your dreams right now. Manifest your dreams and go after them. A win-win outcome is forecast. You can't lose. Don't allow the naysayers to become an energetic block, or to make you think that you can't do this or attain this, or find someone else, or strengthen your connection, or move. Yeah, don't turn your back on the naysayers. Tell me more about the 4 of Pentacles. I'm so excited for Virgo. One more shuffle. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. A lot of you, this is financial, but either way, have the courage to do whatever this is that you want to invest in. Invest in yourself, a new place to live, save money, start a side business, open your own business, whatever that 6 of Pentacles. As the merchant, you want to invest pentacle energy into, time, money, love, etc. Do it with great passion. It will have the courage to do it. I'm not telling you quit your job and do a startup business the next day, but start that business. Keep your job for now, but spend all your time outside of it launching this new business or idea, or saving money to move, saving money to travel. Have the courage to do it. It is written in the sky. It's written in the stars for you if you can take this next step to rebirth your life, the life you've always wanted. So I feel like I'm talking to a group of Virgos where you've had people, a person or people in your life that have told you you're not good enough, or you'll never do that, or attain that, or have that success, or get that job, or finish school, or live in that community. It's just a naysayer or naysayers. No one's ever going to love you. That's the worst. Oh, they're going to love you. Someone's going to love you. You're about to attain, or you're on the path to attain everything you've ever wanted. And everyone who didn't believe in you is going to witness this. And they won't be able to benefit. They're blocked out of your life. They won't be able to benefit. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles. Win-win outcome is forecast. If you start to do this now, have the courage to do this. Let's say this is a job you've been thinking about doing, right? Starting your own business. Again, I'm not telling you to quit your job. But if you actually start investing pentacle energy into it, by Libra season, you are extremely, extremely financially comfortable. If this is money related. Like you want to start a side gig or your own business. If you start investing resources from now and harness the power of the new moon energy in Capricorn, which is earth energy, and ask for the courage and strength to help you launch this business. Oh my God, by Libra season, I know it's 9 months away, but oh my God, you're sitting so pretty financially. You're going to say, wow, I'm really glad I had the courage. This is like an opportunity you have that's written in the stars, but it's not going to come to fruition if you don't have the courage to do it. So to launch that business or to get back out into the dating world, a lot of you have been holding yourselves back because of past hurt, but you are fated to meet a divine counterpart and have the life you've always wanted with this person. But it will enable, it only comes to be, it only comes to fruition if you have the courage to put yourself out there, dating apps, get out into the 3D world, right? This person won't miraculously just ring your doorbell. So it's there's something here you've always wanted. Person, place, thing, lifestyle. But you don't have to do anything, but if you have the courage to invest in it, it ends up working out better than you ever thought it could. Yeah, the naysayers, the people who made you feel you couldn't do this or you weren't good enough. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles here. The scales of justice being balanced if you have the courage to take that step. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Oh my God, the Lovers. If it's your choice. It is your choice, the ultimate choice card in tarot. Yes, for some of you, it's getting back out into the dating pool and meeting your divine counterpart. But for some of you, this Lover's card is just, remember I was just saying, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God. Five of Pentacles. It's up to you. Do you want to continue to exist in Five of Pentacles or Nine of Pentacles? Do you want to continue to live in lack financially, emotionally, spiritually? Or do you want to be abundant financially, emotionally, spiritually? Obviously, I know the answer to that, right? You're blocking yourself. Seven of Swords. You've allowed other people to block this from this blessing, these blessings from coming to you, but you're also blocking it yourself because of fear. I can't do it. No one wants me. But it's there. It's like it's waiting for you, like on a silver platter. It's waiting for you in the Page of Cups energy. It's just you needing the courage to actually to make the choice to go after it. I think for a lot of you, this is money related. But, I mean, if you want to take it as love, you can. You certainly can. Please don't block yourself. This is beautiful. Not only is it beautiful, but it's karmic justice that those of you who said you can't attain it get to watch you attain it. Money, fame, fortune, love, the job you always wanted, the house you always wanted. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups again. All right. Advice for Virgo here with this new moon energy in Capricorn. What's the advice here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Advice. Justice. I told you it's karmic justice. Eight of Cups and the Four of Swords. I would harness the energy of the new moon in Capricorn, not to ask for karmic justice, to ask for balance, for courage, to be able to walk away from people, places, things, mindsets that no longer serve you, to heal the part of yourself that where you felt you were in lack or not good enough, so you can open up these gifts. I mean, this is, like I said, this is fated to come to you, but you have to have the courage to walk towards it as well. Whatever this is for you, it's different for all of you. So I would definitely harness the energy of the new moon to ask for guidance and courage to pursue your Nine of Cups, whatever that abundant goal is for you. Don't worry about the karmic justice with other people. That's already written in the stars. That's going to happen. But you have a win-win outcome is forecast. I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo that has an idea to launch a business or do something, but you've been afraid, or you think you're not good enough, or people told you you're not good enough. I would do it. Again, I wouldn't sell my house and roll all my money into it type of thing, but definitely take the steps and utilize the energy of the new moon in Capricorn. Ask for courage so you can have, because this karmic balance here is not just the naysayers will watch you rise and succeed. It's karmic balance for you. You deserve this. So I would definitely ask for guidance on this and courage to take the next step. It's different for all of you, so you know for your particular life story what this means. But yeah, I would ask for courage to balance your life, or to be able to take the steps necessary to bring balance and justice into your life. That's what I have for you, Virgo. That is your new moon in Capricorn tarot reading. If you like this message, if it resonated with you or inspired you, you want to claim all or part of it, or you found it to be helpful or hopeful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Libra. Let's see what your new moon in Capricorn messages are. We have Moon Maiden, New Beginnings, card number 41. So the numbers 1, 4, 5, or 41 could be relevant to you. You also have Cold Moon, Face Your Fears. And then you have Balance, Spirituality, and Practicality, Full Moon in Pisces. I don't know why my nose is itching all of a sudden for your reading. Okay, there's a new beginning for you, a new dawn, a new day. But Some of you need to face your fears in order to have this new beginning in your life. Could be a need here for you to balance spirituality and practicality. You know, sometimes I look at that card like you have to balance out what you want versus what you can do right now, right? Sometimes we want this new beginning to have started yesterday, but practically it can't, right? So there's a need here to balance like what you really want versus what you can do right now. It doesn't mean to give up on what you really want, but to find a balance, I guess to make that transition smoother for yourself, to have this new beginning. Tell me more about this new beginning for Libra. 7 of Wands. Tell me more about this new beginning for Libra. 3 of Wands. Okay, expansion, new beginning. We'll get one card for each, and then we'll clarify with tarot. Tell me more about the new beginning for Libra. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ooh, Page of Cups. Well, could be love or just some kind of offer or apology or a new idea you have. Tell me more about facing your fears. This is what you want, but you're kind of afraid to go after it. Tell me more about facing your fears. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Knight of Swords. Well, that's facing your fears. Tell me more about balancing spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Excuse me. One more shuffle. 3 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Tower. I'm speaking to a Libra collective that wants something new in their life. Now, this Page of Cups will represent something different for all of you. Some of you want love, or you want your current love relationship to strengthen, or maybe you want your current partner to be a lot more sweeter or loving or kinder to you. For others of you, you could want children, or you could want a better connection with your children. For others of you, you want new opportunities in your life. The Page of Cups could represent any type of opportunity, message or news or information about a new job or a new place to live. Whatever it is for you, it's new. And you desire it. And it's almost like the child in you desires it as well. So for some of you, it's like a dream that you've always wanted to come true. It's sort of like it's still there inside of you. This dream hasn't died. Only take these messages how they resonate to you. So you do want some kind of new beginning. But in order to have the new beginning, you have to face a fear. You have to either do something or say something that you don't necessarily want to do because it might break a heart or break some hearts or leave people in the past. So you bite your tongue or you hold yourself back from whatever newness this is that you want. You want to feel fresh and alive and in love again, or excited about life again. But in order to do that, you have to do or say some things. And it doesn't necessarily mean cut people out of your life. I mean, maybe for one or two of you it does, but I think you're just afraid that once you say it, you can't take it back, right? Once it comes out of your mouth, you can't put it back, and it might hurt some people. Tell me more about the Page of Cups, this new beginning here for the Libra collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Wands. This is very childlike energy. I don't mean that you're immature. 5 of Swords. 3 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. The Lovers. And the Knight of Pentacles to the 7 of Swords. To the Wheel of Fortune. I have a couple of different messages for you. Some of you have a childhood dream, what you thought your life would be like one day. And you're realizing as the years tick on by that the life you have is not the life you've always wanted. And even though you have adult responsibilities now and things to do, there's still a part of you that really would like to revisit that childhood dream that you've had. So it's almost like I want a new beginning in my life because my life didn't play out the way I thought it would, or I'm not where I thought I would be one day or by this age, right? So there's that childhood wonderment of how do I recapture that dream and bring it into reality or merge it somehow with the reality I have, right? Being able to balance both, balance the practical life that I've built for myself, but also incorporate that dream how I thought my life would pan out or what I thought I would be one day. Then I'm speaking to second message here I'm getting for some of you is some of you have always desired children. You're still of child-rearing years, meaning you could still have children, whether birthing them or getting someone impregnated. But for whatever reason, you have not been able to do that. So I don't know if there's been infertility issues here, or you don't have a partner, or maybe you want children but your partner doesn't. So there's a little bit here of like a second group of you where you've always longed to have children, or you already have one but you want more, that type of thing. But you could have, like I said, either some fertility issues, or you don't have a partner and you're watching the years go by, tick by, and you're like, well, I really hope that I can find someone and have children right before I get too old, or I can't, or something like that. And then I have a third group of you where you're in a relationship that is tumultuous. You keep secrets from your person, or they keep them from you, or there has been lying or cheating in the connection. For some of you, it's on your side. For others of you, it's theirs. For a third group of you, it's both of you. But the relationship, either way, is not what you envisioned for yourself. And you would like to have a new beginning without this person. You'd like to be able to be in love again and celebrate and see who else or what else is out there and have a new beginning in love. It's what you dream about that nobody really knows. You kind of keep it to yourself. It's internal to you. This new love or new life that you want, it exists only in your heart and in your mind. Other people don't really know about it. You, Seven of Swords, keep it to yourself. Your family would be shocked to know you don't want to be with your person. Your person will be shocked to find out you don't really want to be with them. For others of you, and I'm sorry, the Libra collective has been growing so much. That's why your sign has been getting like, you're turning into Virgo and Scorpio, where like as the numbers grow, a lot more messages come through, right? Because I have to read now for a lot more of you. So then I have another group of you where you've been triangulated in a relationship where it's been third party, whether it's on your side, your person's, both sides, right? It's different for all of you, but you want out. You either want to, if you have a choice between two, you want to settle down with one, or if your person has a choice between two, you want to make it really easy for them and just bow out. You don't want to be subject to that kind of relationship anymore. You don't want to be put in competition. You don't want to have to feel like you have to fight for someone's love and attention. You want a new cycle in your life. And for some of you, you're single, but you're making the choice to get yourself back out there, but you're afraid. So whichever group, or I should say whichever of those messages resonates with you, the one common thread through all of them is you are afraid to take the next step. And you each have your own reasons. And I'm not trying to invalidate your reasons at all. I'm sure your fears are, and your concerns are valuable, are credible, right? I'm not trying to discount them at all. But this new beginning, whatever it is for you, finding someone, getting married, leaving a connection, choosing one person, it's going to require you to take another step. Very common theme for, not all, but a lot of the signs in this new moon energy. And look, we just came out of 15, 16 years of Pluto and Capricorn. So this is expected on a collective level, like a global level. Now that Pluto has moved into Aquarius, there's a lot of shifting, doors closing, new cycles opening. So you're no different. I don't want you to think like, oh, why is this happening to me? I'm the only one out of 9 billion people. You're not, my love. So whatever this thing is for you, you want to chase a dream, find new love, leave a relationship or settle down with one person, whatever that new beginning is for you. The only thing holding you back, it's not even so much of a fear of doing it. It's the fear of communicating it, like the cat's out of the bag. Once I say it, I can't put it back in. So you could harness the energy of this new moon to ask the divine for courage to speak your words and speak them with kindness, but to speak them nonetheless. Because the Knight of Swords is a knight that flies into battle, holding the Ace of Swords, the sword of truth. This is a soldier that will die on that sword. I'm not telling you to die on the sword, but figuratively speaking, they'll die on that sword of truth because they believe in the cause. They're not a yes ma'am, yes sir kind of knight. So there's a need here for you. I mean, should you decide to do it, to face your fear and speak what you want into existence. Oh, the Fool, your new beginning. Speak it into existence. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords here. I love when the cards all come out like that. Then I feel like I'm really on point with the message. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Hierophant. The Star. The Seven of Swords again. Excuse me. I don't mean to cough into the microphone. Some of you have really been holding yourself back from saying this. You want to break away from something. The way you've always done things, your thought process, a marriage. Maybe you do want a higher level of commitment. Whatever it is, it's woven into the fabric of who you are. This is what you really want. You're kind of gaslighting yourself by not speaking this into existence. You're putting the needs of others before your own needs. What's that Sarah Bareilles song, Brave? Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. That's how you get your new beginning. Because everything you want to say is trapped in your head. Eight of Swords. Whether the people around you realize it or not, some of you are emotionally or mentally depleted. Because the way you've been doing life is either not what it's not what you had planned for yourself, or things change, people change, and maybe this was something you wanted a year or 2 or 5 years ago, but now you don't. Maybe at one point you said, I don't want to have children, or I don't want to have any more children, but now you're like, I'd really like to have a child, or I really would like to have another child. You're going to have to speak this to a spouse or a partner that may not necessarily want one. But what are you supposed to do? Never say it? You're destroying yourself mentally and emotionally by not saying it. Same thing if you want to get back out into the dating world. You're allowing your fears to hold you back from meeting a divine counterpart, a very healing and spiritual connection that can go the distance, but you hold yourself back from it. You like gaslight yourself. It's not real. I'm never going to find someone. It's like excuses you make to prevent you from taking the next step. Lots of different messages here for the Libra collective. Some of you are in that third party situation, and you want a divorce or you want to leave the connection, but you're afraid to say it because once it comes out of your mouth, there's a whole, it's like a whole avalanche is going to happen, right? Your life's going to change very, very quickly. And as much as you want the new beginning, it's still heartbreaking for you to change the life you had. And you certainly don't want to hurt the person you're with, even though they've been deceptive towards you or you've been deceptive towards them. Take it how it resonates. But there's still heartbreak involved. I'm feeling right now like itchy. Not like I have to shower itchy. I feel like I'm channeling your energy. Like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want a new beginning. I want to break away from whatever this is, or I want to try again. Have children, try to have children again, or you've had some obstacles in having that. Finding a partner, leaving a partner, choosing a partner. Again, different for all of you. But the main message here is you are allowing your doubts and fears and insecurities to hold you back from what you really want. You need to face these fears and say it. Like, just say it. Tell me more about this Three of Swords. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Lovers. Four of Pentacles. There's that Tower again. And the Hermit. I don't know how to say this. Please understand, tarot is reading predictive energy, okay? And energy is fluid, so energy can change. The first message that came to me, if you have been in a triangulation of a relationship, whether you have someone else, your person has someone else, you both have someone else, and there's this need within you to like end the relationship, but you don't know how and you don't want to say it, that relationship or marriage is over by Pisces season. Whether you're leaving it or the person is leaving it, or it's just a mutual decision. For a lot of you, where you want to find a person, if you actually have the courage to face your fears and put yourself out there, online, dating apps, you find your person by Pisces season. You realize Pisces season is 60 days away, something like that, 45 days away. So you do find someone when you're not looking, someone who's stable and grounded, someone who's a divine counterpart. So lots of different messages here for Libra. The collective must really be growing here. So Libra, in short, and I'm going to pull you 3 cards for advice. If you've been wanting to have children or not have children, I think you need to speak to your counterpart about this, because I do think you're able to find a way to make that a reality. Some of you could actually be finding out in Pisces season that you're pregnant, or you become pregnant in Pisces season, or you impregnate your partner, something like that. If you're the group of Libras where you're in the camp of the life you have is not the life you want, and you want to change something in it, I feel if you can speak it to power, it actually can come to fruition by Pisces season. Changing jobs, changing locations. But yeah, it does require you to say it. Say it to a person, say it to a family, or find another job. This could be you wanting to leave the job you're at. I feel like you then find the job of your dreams by Pisces season. But it's going to require you to speak. You literally, the first step here is saying it out loud. And it could just be to yourself, like looking in the mirror and saying, I want to have children. I want to find a counterpart. I want to find a new job. I can't take this life anymore. I want to change my life. There's something here of you needing to speak it like in a mirror to yourself. Like, I think you need to hear yourself say it. And then for some of you, you actually have someone else on the other end that you also need to say it to. Like a partner, a boss, something like that. I want to get 3 cards on the Tower. I hate when I see the Tower and I don't further clarify it. I feel like the choice is coming. It will force you. This Tower will force you to make the choice to say it. It's going to force you to say it. Whatever you've been holding back, not saying, the Tower forces you to say it. What is the Tower? One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. There's an opportunity here. An opportunity in the next 45 days will come to you that will put you in your power and make you feel grounded and stable enough to say what it is that you want. I want a divorce. I want a new job. I want children. I want to find a divine counterpart. Like, again, whatever this new beginning is for you, starting your own business, there's an opportunity that will come to you unexpectedly within the next 45 days for most of you that will make you feel confident and emotionally balanced enough to speak this into existence. I really think if some of you are looking for a divorce, there's an opportunity that comes your way that almost enables you to say it. Like, I don't know, you get a job offer, but it requires you to move cross country or something like that. You use that as the excuse. That's sort of like what happens, not as an excuse, but the reason. Like, it gives you motivation. Like, you know what? This hasn't been working out, and now I have this job opportunity. It's like the divine saying, come on, Libra. Let me pull you out of this by giving you this. So for some of you, that's what inspires you to then sit down and face your fears and speak this into existence. Look, the relationship really isn't working out. I've been, for whatever reason, you're in a third party, I'm in a third party, just things are not working out here. And I have this new job opportunity to move to California or move to Rome. And I don't want to miss out the opportunity. So since we're not working out, I'd like a divorce. There's something like that here where the divine is going to gift you, see the hand of God, the hand of the divine, gifting you the opportunity to speak this into existence. Like, for example, maybe you've wanted to have children, but there are fertility issues, right? Maybe where you live in the world, in vitro fertilization isn't possible. Like, maybe it's not medically available or it's not affordable, right? A lot of places around the world, insurances don't cover. It costs a lot of money to have something like that done. This could be a grant, a loan, something that crosses your path that says, oh my God, this is doable, right? If the only reason why we haven't been having children or another child is because of fertility issues and we can't pursue that because of money, there's the money, like the new job opportunity, the bonus, again, some type of, you find an insurance carrier who covers it, or you find a country that you can, I don't want to say vacation to, but visit to get it done in a more affordable way. It's like the opportunity comes to you that will enable you to face your fear and speak your truth and go after this new beginning or whatever life this is that you want to create. That's up to you if you want to take that opportunity, but it's kind of like you're looking for an exit door to have this new beginning, and the divine sees that you're blocked. You're blocked, someone's blocking you, you're holding yourself back, fear is holding you back. So the divine is going to give you a gifty, an opportunity that will help you make this a realization. Again, it's up to you if you want to take it or not. I'd like to get 3 cards of advice. Take this as a bonus. 8 of Pentacles. The divine is working on this new beginning for you. 3 cards now for advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Wands, 9 of Cups, and 8 of Cups. Take inspired action to do this. Your wish fulfillment. Yes, you're going to have to walk away from something. But I mean, for some of you, what you have to walk away from is the fear of speaking what you want into an existence. Like, it's just, the 8 of Cups doesn't have to necessarily mean you're walking away from a person, place, or thing. You could be walking away from holding yourself back, walking away from your fears, walking away from not saying what it is you want. I would ask the divine spirit or your spirit team, your spirit guides, to give you the courage to face your fear so you can take inspired action to speak your world, your words, your wants, your needs into existence. That is the first part of manifestation, by the way. You actually have to say it. So I think that's step 1 for you. That's going to help you balance out your life better, because I feel like you're trapped. I feel like I'm speaking to Libra Collective for whatever reason. You feel trapped, but you're not. The only thing holding yourself back is you. So yeah, that Sarah Bareilles song, Be Brave, say what you want to say and let the words fall out. And I think within the next 45 days, you get the opportunity to do just that. That's what I have for you, Libra. That is your new moon and Capricorn tarot reading. There's a need here for you to balance out your life and face your fears so you can have a new beginning with whatever this is for you. I wish you a lot of luck with this. That's what I have for you, my darling. That's your new moon and Capricorn reading. If you like this message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe just found it to be insightful, hopeful, helpful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio, my darlings. Let's see what your new moon and Capricorn messages are. Caterpillar, opportunity, card number 4. So the number 4 could be relevant to some of you. This is very much rebirth energy, or like coming out of your cocoon, right, the caterpillar, and becoming a beautiful butterfly, transformation or metamorphosis. Accept responsibility, the moon's reflection. Whoa, that's deep, okay? And confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. Very interesting energy. I feel like two different messages here for you, Scorpio. Let's get one card on each of these. There's a need for you. There's an opportunity here for you to transform the way you have been living, or the way you think, your thought process, the way you think about yourself, the way you think about life, the way you've always done things. There's an opportunity here for you to change a very dynamic part of you, okay, to transform it. But in order to do that, you kind of have to accept responsibility for something. Example, let's say you've had some childhood wounds, okay? And those wounds were never really properly addressed or healed. You kind of buried them, suppressed them, you went on with life. But every now and then they rear their ugly head and they impact you or block you in life in some way. There's a need here for you to accept responsibility, like that the way you act out or the patterns you have are, yes, because of that childhood wound that you never addressed. So there's definitely a need now to like revisit that and address it. But the opportunity is also here for you to say, but I'm an adult and I have to accept responsibility for the way I am or the choices I make. Even though they might be impacted by something that happened to me long ago, the opportunity here for true growth and expansion and transformation within yourself is to accept responsibility and no longer say, well, you know, that's just the way I am, or that's because the way I was brought up. It's like, no, you can change who you are. But first, the moon's reflection, you kind of have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, yes, that shitty thing happened to me, but I'm responsible for repeating that cycle. And it's that, having the confidence to do that, because that's a very bold and brave thing to do. That's your opportunity to transform yourself. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. Tell me more about the opportunity here for Scorpio. Some wound, that 10 of Swords, or multiple wounds you've had in your life. You kind of use, I hate to say this, don't get mad at me. You sometimes use it as a crutch or excuse for why you are the way you are, right? Like hurt people, that type of thing. And that's true. But if you want to stop hurting people, you kind of have to accept responsibility that you hurt people and then go within and find out why you hurt people and heal it so you can now transform. But it does take a lot of confidence. That is a very bold and brave thing to have to do, face that demon within yourself, not only acknowledging where it came from, but that you allow it to persist and exist within you. Ooh, there's going to be a deep reading for you. Tell me more about opportunity here for Scorpio. One more shuffle. Thank you. 6 of Wands. That's your victory. You can overcome this wound or this pattern. You have an opportunity here to gain victory over it. But part of that comes with you being bold and brave enough to accept responsibility. Tell me more about accept responsibility here for Scorpio. Please, Anne. Thank you. 8 of Wands. Could be something that happened when you were a child or around 8 years old. Tell me more about confidence is your key to success. Accepting responsibility is also having that communication with yourself in an effort to move forward in your life towards happiness and success. Having the conversation with yourself, looking yourself in the mirror and acknowledging the ugly within you, like the patterns or habits or something like that. Tell me more about confidence is your key to success. One more shuffle. Thank you. 9 of Pentacles. Well, isn't that successful? That's what gets you, or that's what will help you to become more grounded and stable emotionally, financially, physically, etc. That's your metamorphosis, is having this internal dialogue with yourself, seeing the unhealed parts of yourself, the wounded parts of yourself, and accepting responsibility, not that they happen to you, right? Because you can't accept responsibility for what someone or other people did to you or said to you. But one, you've allowed it to persist in your life because you've never truly healed it. You have to accept responsibility for that. There could be a part of you that has to look at the child within you and say, I ignored this for far too long and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I let this persist for too long. For others of you, it's accepting responsibility. We're going back to that hurt people, that you may act out, or it could be a pattern of behavior that, yes, has something to do with an old wound from some place in your life. Doesn't have to be childhood. But you have to accept responsibility that you've allowed it to change who you are in a not so nice way sometimes when you're exhibiting that type of pattern. Tell me more about the Six of Wands here. Your opportunity here for success, to overcome this, to have this metamorphosis, this transformative change. Looking within. It's funny how it says cat, dash, or pillar, right? And it actually has a cat on the card, like that's cocooned, like sort of in a blanket. But a cat has 9 lives, right? So the way you've been living your life, you don't have to continue living it that way. You can change who you are, right? Because a cat has 9 lives. So you don't have to say, well, this is the way I've always been. This is the way I always will be. This is why you're the death card in tarot. You are all about transformation. You can renew or rejuvenate yourself at any time that you choose to. This is a good time to do it. Tell me more about the Six of Wands here, the victory here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Swords. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Three of Wands, Six of Cups, 666, which actually is a really good angel number. Google that. It's not a bad angel number at all. King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. This is your success and victory. Walking away from the conflict and chaos and strife and tension and pain of the Five of Swords and getting in the boat and leaving it behind once and for all. Wherever this wound came from, it came from some kind of soulmate, soul bond connection or connections, whether it goes back to your childhood or it's friends or family members or a lover or lovers. There's something you do, some kind of pattern you have or behavior you have that is rooted in pain, tied to some kind of soulmate, soul bond connection or multiple connections. There's a need here for you to heal it, or opportunity here to heal it and move on from it. And when I say move on, turn your back to it. Three of Wands. It is no longer part of your future. It's not part of your present. You allow it to be. And you kind of use it as an excuse for why you, please don't get mad at me. These readings are meant to help us, right? All of us. You kind of use it as an excuse sometimes of, well, that's why I act out, or that's why I say the things I do, or the way that's what my conflict resolution style is, right? That's how I was brought up. That's what my parents did. Or again, it's the way I've always done it. But it doesn't have to be. You can transform it at any time. You don't have to repeat these patterns and behaviors. You can learn from them, heal them, forgive yourself for them, forgive whoever instilled this in you. And that doesn't mean welcoming them into your life, but it's accepting responsibility and really turning your back on it. You have this opportunity to transform your life at this time within the next week. If you can accept responsibility for this within the next week, 2025 will be radically different for you. Wow. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands, accepting responsibility. It's like you've got a window. You've got like an 8-day window right now to really look within yourself at the ugly parts, the dark parts, the shadow parts. The part you know. If you're watching this right now and it's triggering something in you, then you know I'm right. Or if you're agreeing, you know I'm right. And look, we all have that part of us. Right, Scorpio, you're not being singled out here by the divine at all, or by me, but it's your opportunity, because every sign has a different opportunity with that new moon energy to manifest something. So I think for you, you can manifest accountability, responsibility, acknowledging some of these negative traits that you may have and conquering them once and for all so you don't repeat them, so they don't become a pattern in your life. You have an 8-day window of opportunity here to confront this within you. Doesn't mean heal it and move on from it in 8 days. 8 days to accept responsibility. I am this way because blank happened to me. I repeat the same pattern of behavior as my mother, my father, my ex-lover, because this is what happened to me. And even though those things happen to me, I'm still responsible now as an adult for duplicating them or replicating them. This is big. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands here for Scorpio. And if it's not your reading, just check another placement. Don't get upset. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Eight of Wands and accepting responsibility. Further clarified by Knight of Pentacles, the World, and the Ten of Cups. That's what's going to open the gateway. Oh my God. And the Hierophant. This is such spiritual growth for you if you can do this. It's profound. It will profoundly change your life. If you can, and this has been a long time coming, Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long time. You've been kind of putting this on the back burner, seeing the signs. When you F up or you behave a certain way, you are apologetic, but then you kind of want to move on from it. You're embarrassed or it's normal to you to act that way, but it's not really normal to act that way. But you've known it, whatever this trait or traits or habits or patterns, whatever, are within you, one or multiple, whatever. You've known it for a good hot minute. There's an opportunity here for you to shut the door on it, heal it, take responsibility, learn from it, and then learn to do it a different way, to be a different person, and respond a different way, to not replicate or duplicate bad behavior or bad patterns. If you can shut the door on this for good, Ten of Cups awaits you. Total wish fulfillment and contentment. Whether this is emotional or financial, it's different for all of you. Combination of both. This has been such a major block to you having everything you've ever wanted. And it's spiritual growth on top of it. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. Confidence is your key to success. One more shuffle here. I have no candles or nothing burning in my house. The aromatherapy machine is off. I just got a big whiff of vanilla. I don't know if someone watching wears vanilla or vanilla is relevant to you. Maybe your name is Vanilla. I don't know. I just got a big whiff of vanilla. Okay. Tell me more about the night. And marshmallows? Like something smoky, marshmallows and vanilla. I don't know if it's a perfume you wear or a cologne. I don't know. This could go back to something in childhood. Bonfires, having s'mores. I don't know. That was so weird. It came and it went. Okay. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles here. One more shuffle. Thank you. New Moon in Leo. Death. There's your card. The power to transform your life into something way more solid, steady, stable for yourself. Way more balance, temperance. And the King of Pentacles, which we saw before. Way more stable, solid, grounded. You can take Knight of Swords inspired action right now to do this. Accept responsibility for who and what you are, or the way you behave, or some kind of pattern you have. Put you on the path to ultimate happiness here in the 3D world and 5D spiritually. It brings your life the balance, calm, and stability you have long desired. This has been a block to you. Not your fault, per se, but a monumental block to your happiness. Let's get 3 cards of advice for you, then we'll close out the reading. 3 cards of advice now for Scorpio. One more shuffle. 4 Swords, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. I was going to say it, and I didn't want to say it. Knight of Swords again. If you've had blocks in love, this has been a huge block in love for you. I'm not saying that's why you and your person haven't been getting along or haven't connected, or why you haven't met someone, or I'm not putting all the onus, all the blame on you, but this has been a monumental block, energetic block. So if you can heal, Four of Swords, heal this, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups is there. The love, the happiness, the connection you've always wanted, or the strengthening of a current one. This has been an energetic block to you. You can transform this. It's on you. I would harness the energy of the new moon to ask for courage and the confidence and the strength you need to look whatever monster or monsters these are within you, and to have the strength, courage, determination. That's what I would ask for, to change it, to change who I am, or my patterns, or my habits, or my behaviors. Acknowledge that they have been a block, and you want to become or transform into a better, more grounded Scorpio. I would ask for the divine to help you in this new moon energy, to help you achieve this goal. That's what I have for you. Confidence is your key to success, Scorpio. Very powerful message here of transformation. If anyone can do it, it's you. That's your new moon in Capricorn reading. If you like this message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe just found it to be helpful, hopeful, inspiring, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what your new moon in Capricorn messages are, my dear. Hollow bone, teachability, card number 28. So the numbers 2, 8, 10, or 28 could be relevant to you. Take a breath, Moonstruck. I love that movie, by the way. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Well, we're just about 3 weeks shy of Aquarius season. Let me get into your deck now. All right, Saggy. Teachability. Getting a very different message on this card than I have before. Almost like it's giving me the feeling of like natives or ancestors or spirit guides are trying to come through to you, are trying to teach you something, or trying to guide you to become a teacher for others. Tell me more about teachability here for the Sagittarius collective. Tell me more about Tell me more about this for Sagittarius, please. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Wands. Tell me more about Take a Breath here and Moonstruck. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is going to be a super specific message. Two of Cups. 2, 2. Got the 2 and the 28 there. Tell me more about show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. There's something, okay, this is not going to be every Sagittarius's reading. This is super specific, so just check one of your other placements. I'm speaking to a Sagittarius where you have the divine spirit guides, maybe even people who have passed on, like your ancestors or your loved ones, encouraging you or wanting you to share your story with the masses, right? Aquarius, with the world, showing the world the real you, all the scars and all the beauty as well. There's something here about you sharing your experiences with others or the world will help to heal the world. You're being called to be a teacher. I don't know if this is writing a book, giving interviews, maybe writing a column in your local newspaper or magazine. having a blog or a vlog, a video log or a podcast or a YouTube channel, or making little TikTok videos, inspiration. It could be regarding love or family connections, or there's just, I feel like the ancestors, it's going to sound crazy to some of you, I know, are another 2. This is your path or your calling, Sag, to share your experiences with others in order to help like heal the world or heal people. Your experiences in love, your experiences in partnerships, business, you know, like professional and personal, your experiences with your family, or finding love, or creating a family. There's something here about you taking your past experiences and sharing them with the world to help heal other people. It will radically change your life. Tell me more about this 2 of Wands. I usually don't get that message with hollow bone and teachability, but this is coming in very strong. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Or like writing an advice book or an advice column. Something like that. 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Healing the world. And making money at it. Like it's also lucrative for you. But when you're teachable, being charitable with your knowledge, with your pentacles, you will help heal people. People in the world who have felt left out or abandoned or grief-stricken. Maybe I'm speaking to a Sag where you have endured a lot of loss in your life. A lot of people have passed away. And I don't want to say that you become a professional at dealing with grief, but you're well-versed in the stages of grief. You very well then could be poised to help others deal with grief, or to provide counseling. This could even be volunteering at a local like community group or church group or some type of religious center. Again, it's just sharing your story and your love and your experiences to offer guidance to others who feel left out in the cold or are homeless. This could be you helping out veterans, right? If you're a vet yourself, or there's just something like that here that you have the ability, if you want, if you want to take that direction in your life, whether you do it full-time or part-time, to apply yourself and your experiences to helping others in the world. Are you financially rewarded for it? Yes. But it's the sharing of this knowledge that you have that kind of is your calling, to help heal others. It's why you've gone through everything you've gone through. The losses, the rejections, that's why. It's so you gain experience, so now you can become a healer for the masses. 2 of Cups, take a break. Or take a breath. Tell me more about this. And again, I'm brought right back to, in that 2 of Cups card, we have like the medical symbol there. Or at least in the United States, it's a medical symbol of healing. So you could, some of you like could become a therapist or online counselor, or help people heal their connections, their soulmate connections, whether they're platonic or romantic, but it's helping people heal connections even based on the losses or failures or something like that. Your experiences with your own. Tell me more about this for Sag. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Cups, 3 of Cups, the Chariot. How to help people find victory in love. Ace of Cups. This has got a lot to do with love. So for a lot of you, yeah, it's sharing your love of something, your experiences, your lessons, your knowledge about something that you love. Could be playing the guitar, you know, whatever it is for you. But it's the ability for you to help transform the world in a positive and beneficial way by sharing your skills, your stories, your experiences, to help people with love, help people find victory in their life, help people reconnect. You could have an idea where you want to do something locally. Like maybe you're a single Sag and you're like, wow, I really wish that there was something that happens locally that gets like single people together. Maybe you come up with that idea, right? This is how I can bring the masses together, help heal people, people who feel rejected, people who don't have a family. Okay, this is going to sound crazy. Maybe you're a Sag that's alone and you're like, you know what? There are a lot of other people who are alone. So I don't know, I'm going to save my money for the next holiday season, a year from now. And I'm going to host a dinner for 12 people in my community who have no one. I'll rent a place or I'll do something at my house. There's just something like this of you like bringing people in. I don't want to call them the loners, but people who are alone or struggling in life. You have the ability to heal them, either help them come together, or you can help them within your community or within a community volunteer group, or starting your own volunteer group to help people. Or again, you could do this online. She's dancing on top of the world here, which puts her in the spotlight, right? I say her, there's a woman on the card, but you could do something like that. Want to do something online to help people. Therapists, counseling, in love, with family relations, in business. You could be a Sag that you have made it and lost it, made it and lost it, made it and lost it financially, and you could give some really good sound financial advice based on those experiences to people, to help them succeed so they don't make the same mistakes you did, or they can learn from your mistakes. Show the world the real you, the 10 of Cups. This is you having the ability, if you can express yourself to the world, whether it's your little world, I don't want to say little world, but you know, your world on a local level within your community, or the outer global world, doing something like writing a book or having a podcast or something like that, will help heal people. Tell me more about this. Showing the world the real you. One more shuffle now. Thank you. First card out, the Hierophant. Do you know this? Knight of Wands to the Four of Wands. This is what you're called to do. Justice. This is what you're called to do. Most of you. On some scale. On some scale. Writing a column, writing a book, being an online counselor, just volunteering in your community. I don't want to say just, but like joining, I don't know, Rotary International. You know, I did that a number of years ago. Or joining a local women's group or men's group, or the Freemasons, or there's just something like that where you can benefit and help the world, either on your local community level or the actual world, by sharing your love, by sharing your talents, by sharing your gifts. Will you make money at it? The potential is there if you want it. Absolutely. You're being called to heal the world, to use your skills and tools and resources and experiences, especially to help people take a breath, help people relax, help people know that they're not alone, that you've been there too, and you came out on the other side. They can too. It's instilling hope in humanity. On a small or large scale, it will make a positive ripple effect or impact on the world. It's just up to you if you want to take that calling. But we all have different missions in life, 3D and 5D. What you do for a living or what you do day to day could be different than your spiritual path. But spiritually, you're being called to help heal others in whatever way you can. To take inspired action to help people find love again, or find spirituality, or find religion, find a belief in themselves, find their self-confidence, find assistance. That's a beautiful message. Let's get you. And it's justice. Like it's your divine purpose. Let's get 3 cards. I was not expecting this for you at all. 3 cards for your advice. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Give me one more on this, please, for Sag. I was not expecting this message at all for you. One more shuffle. Death. Bottom of the deck, Strength. It will radically transform your life, but it will radically transform others if you can do this. Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords in terms of advice. Take small steps now to learn how to do this. how do I start a video blog? Is there a local newspaper or magazine or something I could write a little column in, an advice column once a month, once a quarter, you know, like 4 times a year? Just however great or small. Is there a community group you could volunteer at 2 hours a week, 2 hours a month? Whatever input you give, it will benefit others. So starting a podcast or a video cast, or I don't know, getting into Reiki or reading tarot, whatever it is, or like I said, helping veterans or helping the homeless. There's just something here that it is your divine purpose to share your gifts with the world. So if you want, you could harness the energy of the new moon to ask the divine or spirit to help guide you in small steps and how you can radically help to transform the world for the better on whatever scale it calls for you to do. Again, for some of you, it's just local, but local is huge. You know, joining a volunteer organization in your community, regardless of how small or large your town or region is, you could help a lot of people. And once you help heal those people, the healed become healers. That's what I mean by the ripple effect. You think you're only helping one person. That one person turns around and helps 10 other people. You actually started that chain reaction. You really helped 11 people. See what I mean? So if you want to do this, right, to try to help humanity heal, basically, on whatever scale you want to do it on, and however much time you want to put into it is totally up to you. Divine's not saying you have to, like, you know, join a convent and become a nun, or, you know, become a shaman and travel the world. However small or large you want to do it, it's just that you have an innate gift within you to be able to do this if you choose to do it. And you can certainly harness the energy of the new moon in Capricorn and ask for the divine to show you some small incremental ways that you can begin helping and healing the world at large. I love that message for you so much. That's what I have for you, Saggy. Great message, your new moon in Capricorn message. Teaching others, showing the world the real you, who you are and what you've been through, in an effort to help others, right? To help humanity. Full moon in Aquarius. So that's what I have for you, my darling. That is your new moon in Capricorn tarot reading. If you like this message, it resonated with you, maybe just found it interesting, or helpful or hopeful, maybe gave you something to think about. If it did, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, darling, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. This is your new moon and Capricorn tarot reading. Real quick, if you're celebrating a birthday this week, I'd like to wish you a very, very happy birthday, my darling. Let's see what your new moon in Capricorn messages are. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation, card number 15. I like this. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Change your tune, Moonlight Serenade. I like this. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. Ooh, I love this message for you, Cappy. So, moving out of stagnation. Some of you have been stuck in a particular person, place, or thing, okay, or connection. There's a need here, I mean, if you want to do it, to change your tune, the way you view something or your opinion of it, in order to get you out of stagnation. This is card number 15. So the numbers 1, 5, 6, or 15 could be relevant to you. But I feel like your commitment to yourself is being tested right now. Are you going to continue to sit stuck and stagnant? Or are you willing to change your tune in the new year and go off into another direction of your life, or do something different in your life? Bottom of the deck, the Magician. Because anything you want is within your power to create it. Do you want to change your tune and create it? Tell me more about Dust Devil here for the Capricorn collective, this moving out of stagnation. What do they need to know about this? One more shuffle. Thank you. Ace of Swords, and that is the truth. So you acknowledge there's some part of your life where you're just feeling stuck and stagnant. It's maybe comfortable, or it's a comfort zone, or it's the way you've always done things, or you think, oh, this is just my life now, I can't change it. But you can. With clarity and with vision, You can move out of this period of stagnation and start like living life again or enjoying your life again. It does require you, though, to change your tune. Tell me more about changing your tune for the Capricorn Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Some of you have to get out more. Temperance. Some of you need to get out more in order to balance your life. Like, the first thing I thought here was music. So, like, go to the show, go to a show, go to a concert, go see a play, go to a movie theater. There's just, like, again, getting out of, obviously not a message for every Capricorn, but a need for a lot of you to push forward through stagnation. Look, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, depending on where you live, it's rough. It's wintertime. I know for myself, I live in the northeastern portion of the United States. I'm in the state of New Jersey. And, after 4:30, you don't want to leave your house. The temperature is dropping below 20. It's dark. And you're just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm home. I'm home for the night. But you can do stuff during the day, or you can be adventurous and get out of stagnation. Yes, go see a movie at 8 o'clock at night. Like, there's just something here for a lot of you, again, not for all of you. Changing your tune, looking at something differently, deciding to get out of the house more. Maybe you want to join a local community group. You could, I don't know, play cards or volunteer somewhere. Or again, like I said, take yourself out to lunch or go out to lunch with a person. It's just kind of changing your tune to get yourself out of stagnation. I think a lot of you are just feeling stuck in your life. It's comfortable, but maybe you desire a little bit more excitement in some particular aspect. Now, for some of you, this is career related, where it's a steady job, but it's stagnant. There's not a lot of growth. The pay is okay. You like what you do, but there's really no room for advancement, or you don't have the desire to advance within the company. It's going to require you to like change your tune. You can either learn new skills or find another job, something like that. But whatever it is, you know it. It's already your truth. You're already clear on it. Ace of Swords. So whatever it is that needs to change, if this is resonating with you, you already know what that is. But now you need to change your tune and actually do it, right? Actually take that next step. Your commitment to yourself is being tested. Tell me more about this for Capricorn. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Two of Swords at the crossroads. I know I have to change this, or I want to change this, but I don't know how, right? My eyes are closed. I can't see the next step. And therefore, I leave myself stuck and stagnant. Because I can't see the next step. You're an earth sign, so if you can't see the next step, you're not taking it. But there's something here about, well, your commitment to yourself and your happiness is being tested. So you're going to have to, you don't have to do anything. You can just trust in the divine. Oh, God, take the next step for this passionate Ace of Wands new beginning. So for some of you, like, let's say you're single, you need to put yourself out there, right? You need to become vulnerable, get on dating apps, dating websites, or go out into the 3D world and actually meet people. You know it's the only way you're going to meet someone. But if you're kind of stuck and stagnant on doing that, and you've been holding yourself back, but man, you really want someone, right? You want a passionate connection, but you're afraid. So you're going to hold yourself back. Two of Wands. But your commitment to yourself is being tested. You need to change your tune. I can find someone. I will find someone, right? Instead of believing they're all the same, or I'm never going to find anyone. There's like a need here for you to change your opinion or how you view something in a more favorable light. Because the only thing holding you back is negative. Like negative thoughts. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. Is this the way I've always done it? There's no one out there for me. This is a job I've always had. It's comfortable. I keep hearing it's comfortable. So there's something here like, you need to change, but you don't want to because it's comfortable. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords here, moving out of stagnation. You know you have to, or at least you know you should. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Four of Pentacles, but you're holding yourself back. Chariot, not for long. Not for long. Ten of Swords. Whatever's been holding you back could be thoughts you have, could be fears, could be doubts, could be insecurities. All these things holding you back, you're about to let go of it. You're about to make the judgment call, for most of you anyway. All this stuff's been holding you back. Has it been stable and consistent? Yes. But is it like your happily ever after job or place where you're living or relationship or connections or the lifestyle? No. No. So victory is here for you. Chariot to the Star card. This amazing, amazing healing, amazing movement towards success, towards happiness, towards victory, towards enlightenment, towards healing, towards wish fulfillment. This is huge. This is huge. But you kind of have to get out of your comfort zone a bit to do it. So leaving the house, going to the movies, going to a concert, making yourself vulnerable, putting out your job application and resumes to find another job. The change is here for you. Your commitment to yourself is being tested. The divine is testing you right now. This could be a habit or a pattern or a behavior style you have, or the way you eat. It could be dietary, you know. It's different for all of you, but you've been stuck and stagnant. I know it has to change. I got to eat better. I got to find another job. I got to get out of the house. I have to meet more people. Whatever it is for you, the divine is saying to you in this new moon in Capricorn in your sign, while we're still in your season, you have all of the energetic push to get you through, but it's going to require you to change your tune. A mindset, the way you think of it, your opinion, you know, getting out of never, it'll never happen. I'll never, and changing that into I can, or I will. Tell me more about temperance, because that's how you're going to bring balance into your life. Financial balance or emotional balance or just emotional contentment. Some of you really just need to get out of the house more. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Changing your tune. 7 of Swords. Told ya. 3 of Wands. And the Empress. You hold yourself back. You gaslight yourself. I can't do it. I can't find another job. Excuse me. I can't find the person. I don't feel well. My back hurts. My knees hurt. It's too dark out. It's all those reasons we come up with about staying in a place of comfort, which has grown stale and stagnant. We really don't want to be. But we come up with all of these excuses. I say we because it's not just you. We all do it, right? Doesn't matter what our zodiac sign is. But we come up with all these excuses of why we can't or why it'll never happen. But if we can change our tune and turn our back from whatever that is, that pattern, that behavior, that thought process, then abundance comes to us very easily in the Empress energy. We're able to birth or rebirth an entirely different life or a new life or just a new way of living life or something new and exciting, incorporating it into our life, like twice a month going out to the movies or once a month going to a concert. Look, you don't have to spend $3,000 US dollars to get front row ticket at some big concert. You can just go to a local little playhouse in your area. It doesn't have to be anything where you're spending a ridiculous amount of money. And I'm not saying you have to go every week or once a month, but there's a need here for you to get out more. Whether that's putting yourself out there in terms of finding another job or putting yourself out there to find people or a person or just getting involved like in more cultural experiences. Again, going to the movies or the playhouse or seeing a show. Or even just volunteering in your local community. Again, just to get out, do something different instead of being stuck and stagnant. 2 of Swords, your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to yourself, to your own happiness, to your long-term goals. Tell me more about this for Cappy. One more shuffle. Thank you. 4 of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Wands. A lot of stuck energy with these 4s. At the end of the day, the decision is yours. You can stay stuck and stagnant where you are, but then you can't complain about it either because you have the choice at any given time to change this, to find another job, to find another place where to live. You can't complain that you're single, but you don't make yourself vulnerable enough to put yourself out there to find someone. Know what I mean? You can't complain about the place you live, but you're not doing anything to change the place where you live, either to improve it or replace it. You can't, complain about the way things always work out in your life if it's a pattern of behavior within yourself that you're not willing to look at, acknowledge, or change, like change your tune. So the decision is yours, my friends. You can stay stuck and stagnant in this 4-4, energy here. Or you could take an incremental little baby step with inspired action, right? King of Wands to the Page of Swords, and take inspired action to see, how can I change this? What other jobs are out there? What community groups can I volunteer to? Let me see who's online. Let me put an online dating profile out there. Let me just see what movies are playing this weekend at the movie theater. There's something like that, but the choice is yours. The ability here for you to heal yourself, heal your life, change your life just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't have to do anything too crazy or drastic. Changing your mindset, like I said, your diet, your habit, your pattern, whatever it is for you. You can stay the way you are, which I don't think you're 100% happy in. Or you could take small, incremental, inspired steps to learn how you can change this, so you can improve your life. So instead of being the dust devil, you can actually be the phoenix rising from the ashes. Let's get 3 cards of advice here. Advice for Capricorn. How can they manifest this in the new moon energy? One more shuffle. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Justice. Just ask for it. In the energy of the new moon in your sign, just ask for divine guidance on helping you. You can ask for the courage or strength or something like that to know what to invest in order to improve your life. You can certainly ask for that type of guidance so you can become more stable and more grounded and more happy in that 9 of Pentacles energy, so you can live a more balanced, tempered life. I would definitely ask for the strength and courage to be able to do that, to manifest the life you want, or the opportunities you want, or experiences you want, or maybe even job growth that you desire. You certainly can do that. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Your commitment to yourself is being tested. There's a little, for some of you it's larger, but for some of you it's just a small aspect of your life where you're feeling stuck and stagnant. You have the ability to move forward, my darling, but it's up to you. Your commitment to yourself is being tested. You definitely can ask the divine to give you the strength and courage you need to be able to move forward. Like I said, for some of you, it's changing a job, but for others of you, it's just injecting a little bit of happiness into your life, and you can certainly ask for guidance on how to do that. That's what I have for you, my darling. That is your new moon and Capricorn tarot reading. If you like this message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe you just found it to be helpful, hopeful, inspiring, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see, what are your new moon in Capricorn messages? In the hand, the universe is your partner. Card number 31, so the numbers 1, 3, 4, or 31 could be relevant to you. Higher power, moon goddess. Wasn't your angel reading this week about you leaning into your spirituality and your spiritual gifts? A new start is coming, new moon. You have the innate, intense ability right now to manifest the life you want. It's almost like you're opening up a portal direct to the divine to be able to manifest lightning speed. Maybe now because Pluto has moved into your sign, you have this new start is coming with the new moon. This is the new moon, new moon energy of Capricorn. It's like you have a direct line right now to be able to manifest what you want. The universe is your partner. You could work in hand, collaboration. Oh yeah, to create the life that you want. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this for Aquarius. The universe is your partner. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ace of Wands, new beginning. It's yours for the asking. It's literally yours for the asking. In love, in career and finance, places to live, family, friends, whatever that Ace of Wands is for you. Learning a new musical instrument. All you have to do is ask for it. Interesting how there's a hand and then the Ace of Wands. Like if you ask for it, it comes to you. All you have to do is ask about what it is that you need to receive, and then you receive it. It's yours. You literally just have to like speak it in. Excuse me, speak it into existence. Notice my throat chakra locked up on that. All you have to do is speak it into existence. High Priestess, you know this. You know this. Now, this isn't going to last forever, so I would take advantage of this new moon to ask for what you want. Higher power. Tell me more about the higher power here for Aquarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. Oh my God, Knight of Cups. It's yours. It will literally like ride in and be yours, this offering, whatever it is. Speak it into existence. Yours will be the shortest read out of all the ones I did. Tell me more about a new start is coming. One more shuffle. Judgment. Listening to your inner calling. The divine stepping in. I don't want to say giving you your due, but working in concert, in union with you to make your dreams come true. To have a new beginning, a new start in some aspect of your life. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands here. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands here. One more shuffle. I don't want to take all those cards, but I'm just going to look at them. Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, King of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Sun. All of you are manifesting or hoping for something different. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. For some of you, it's financial. For others of you, it's love-related. For some of you, you literally can ask for anything right now. I hate to sound like that. It sounds a bit obnoxious. But that soul-searching, this divine portal within you that is being open. Wasn't your angel number this week 1111? I said it's a portal number. I think it was you. It's like a divine portal is being open or has been open or is about to be open within you, where you can ask for anything you want. Self-care, financial opportunity, some type of unconditional love from a friend, from a family member, from family, from a lover, for yourself. The universe is your partner. Two aces on the table and a tiny little 4-card spread here. Tell me about this. You beating out the competition? Look, if you're looking to apply for a loan or a grant or something like that, there's something here about you beating out the competition. Or like if you're applying for a job and there's a lot of people vying for that position, you can beat out the competition. Or if you're trying to enroll in school, you can beat out the competition. Or, I don't know, maybe you're interested in a house and so are 100 other people. You will beat out the competition, like your offer will be accepted. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. The offer is yours. Like, I shouldn't say the offer is yours. What you want is yours. Yeah, you just have to Seven of Pentacles it. In this deck, all 7 pentacles are on the tree and the individual is watering the tree. So you can create and manifest the life you want. You just have to pour some energy into it. You have to invest or co-create with the universe. Tell me more. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Swords and the Moon. I'm telling you, Moon Goddess, higher power. A new start is coming, new moon. Now you have the new moon card. I think somewhere between the new moon in Capricorn and new moon Aquarius, you have the potential to radically change your life. Do you have to put some work and effort into it? Absolutely. Nothing worth having comes easy. But you literally have like a divine direct line. I'm going to say like, I don't know, for the next 20 days or so. 30 days? 30 days. Oh, it's right there on the card. 31 days. You have a portal for the next 31 days to manifest the life you want. Provided you're putting in effort, it is yours. Wow. Tell me more about judgment and this new start that is coming for Aquarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Cups, the Emperor, and the Four of Pentacles. Look, for some of you, it's a divine counterpart that you're wanting. For others of you, it's a financial opportunity, the Emperor, or to launch your own business as the Emperor, or to become more financially secure. Four of Pentacles. Whatever this is for you, it could be one of these things, two of these things, all of these things, something different. You have a direct, I hate to say it, oh my God, Wheel of Fortune, new cycle of your life. You're being blessed right now, probably because Pluto moved into your sign. You can keep your life the way it is if you're happy with it. I'm not telling you to change it, but you probably wouldn't be watching tarot if you were 100% happy with it. None of us watch tarot because we're 100% content with our life. So if you're looking for advice and guidance right now, there's a direction in your life you want to go in when it comes to your career and finance, or love and romance, or maybe both. There's an opportunity here for you to radically transform your life. You have a direct line to the divine to have this new start, provided you want it. Because right at the end of the day, you have the divine gift of free will. But if you put in the energy and effort within the next 31 days, you're going to see such amazing progress that it's yours. I would harness the energy of the new moon to ask the divine to bring, well, I'm welcoming this new start. I would manifest this. I would call it in. I want this new start in my life. Whatever it is that the divine knows what you want, but you can ask for it. Love, money, security, stability, whatever it is. Ask for it and it shall be yours. 3 cards of advice now, please, for Aquarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Wands, 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups. It's yours. Like if you take inspired action towards it, to work on it, to show the universe, oh, I'm not just hoping and waiting and praying, but I'm actually going to co-create with you. 4 of Cups, it comes in. That's that. The 4 of Cups is the hand of God or the hand of the divine offering you this other cup. That's how I'm taking it right now. Because what you have isn't that great, 3 of Cups. I don't mean to insult you. That's not the purpose of this reading. But clearly you want more in your life. In some aspect, some avenue, some area, it's coming. All you have to do is ask for it. 2 of Cups, and it's yours. And this is such a different card, like depiction. It's, again, look at the hand of God pouring into your cup. Pouring, and all you have to do is ask for it. And it's like, here it is, Aquarius. Whatever you need, I'm going to help fill up your cup. This is the most powerful message in terms of a direct line to the divine out of all 12 readings, all 12 signs. I only have to do Pisces. I have Pisces remaining, but, and it figures, right? Because we're, Pluto's now in your sign. This is the kaboom. This is the earth-shattering kaboom. Should you choose to take it? You don't have to take it. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to want it, desire it, work towards it. But if you do, it's yours. And it's magnificent. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. That's a very unusual reading. I typically don't get readings like that for any sign. It's a very incredibly, like, spiritually powerful message. So I would run with it. The gift is yours. The universe is your partner. There's a higher power at work right now with you and within you. There's a new start coming, and it all begins today, December 30th, with this new moon in Capricorn. So that is your new moon in Capricorn tarot reading. If you like this message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe just found it to be insightful, helpful, or hopeful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces, my darling. Let's see what your new moon in Capricorn tarot reading is. Dream Thief, refusal of the call. Card number 13, the numbers 1, 3, 4, or 13 could be relevant. Some of you are being guided to move onto a new path or a new trajectory in your life, like a new trajectory, a new timeline, and you're not taking it. You came so close and you're like, gonna stay where I am. The job is okay. The place I'm living is okay. The person is okay. He, she promised to be better. There's something like that. You're refusing the call. The divine has thrown as many towers as it could at you to try to rattle you and move you. And it's a very specific message, not for all of you. Some of you are refusing the call. Some of you are about to answer the call, and you have someone that's about to steal, or not about to steal. They want to steal that away from you. They're a dream thief. They don't want to see you be happy and succeed without them, or in a way that will not benefit them. So, two groups of Pisceans here. One are refusing the call, and others of you aren't, but you have someone in your midst that's going to try to convince you to refuse the call. Your next card, boundaries, out of bounds moon, boundaries. Someone's going to try crossing your boundaries to get you to not go on this new path, take this job, move, leave them behind, whatever this decision is. Someone's going to try to be a dream thief. A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. I think it's time for you to give to yourself rather than allowing this person. Like, it's time for you to give this dream of yours a life, to bring it to life, as opposed to allowing this person to take it from you. Haven't they taken enough from you? All right. Two of Pentacles and the Fool. See, this person's going to do or say something that's going to make you undecided about having this new beginning. They're a dream thief. They are a karmic, whomever they are, put on your path to get you. It's almost like a karmic lesson, or like, is Pisces going to be strong enough? Is Pisces going to be strong enough to take the call or refuse the call? How convincing can this devil of a person be? This person is a karmic, and their mission, sounds crazy, mission or purpose is to stop you from having this new beginning. Your karmic test is to see whether you'll have it or not. Tell me more about refusal of the call and this dream thief for Pisces. Tell me more about the refusal of the call and this dream thief for Pisces. Ace of Cups. Tell me more. Actually, let me get your other cards out first. I said let me get the other cards out first. It was the King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We'll see if that card comes out again. So refusal of the call to have a new start in love, or to find new love, or to have unconditional love for yourself, which may require you to walk away from person, places, or things that no longer serve you or your highest good. Some of you are refusing to answer that call. This offering from the divine, this is a divine hand offering you this new opportunity, and some of you are refusing it. Others of you acknowledge it and you want it, but someone else is trying to take away this opportunity from you. Again, with the Fool card. They're trying to stop you from having this new beginning. Out of bounds moon, boundaries. Tell me more about boundaries. You're going to have to put up some serious boundaries if you want to answer the call. You'll need to put up some strict boundaries with this person. This person is a dream thief. This is their role. They're a karmic. Even if they're a soulmate, the karmic lesson is to test you right now. Tell me more about boundaries. One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Cups. It's someone tied to your past. Now, Six of Cups in this respect, right, in this reading, could mean lots of different things. The way you were brought up, your thinking, religious indoctrination, right? Refusing the call. Let's say, I don't want to leave my person and get a divorce and find new love elsewhere, or pour into myself because I was brought up believing divorce is a bad thing. Or I don't want to be the first person in my family to get a divorce. Or I would disappoint my family. Or I have a family with this person. I don't want to break up the family. What will the kids think? What will the neighbors think? So Six of Cups here has lots of different meanings for you depending on your particular situation. There's a need here for you to have boundaries with a person or people. There affecting your progress. And look what this person is handing the other person. An Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, the new beginning. It's being offered to you. Some of you are not heeding the call. Some of you are refusing the call. You're allowing whomever this person or people are to trap you or ensnare you back into the karmic cycle. Some of you, it's a thought process that you're allowing to, you know, I hate to call indoctrination, but thought process or pattern or some type of deeply held rooted belief may or may not go back to your childhood. It's different for all of you, but like, I can't do this because of blank. Sorry about that. I had a cough. So yeah, something is holding you back. A time to give rather than take. New moon and Virgo. You need to be more grounded and have a more practical approach about this like Virgo would have. Virgo is a mutable sign, even though it's an earth sign. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Emperor. Yeah, there's a need here for you to take control of your life, to give yourself a break, to give yourself the opportunity at this dream or this new star or this new beginning, as opposed to allowing people to take this opportunity away from you. This person or these people are trying to take this opportunity away from you. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups here for Pisces. I was almost going to say Aries. I was almost going to say before I even saw the Emperor. So I don't know if you have a high Aries placement or you're dealing with an Aries, or maybe the person trying to block you is an Aries. Aries sometimes is also symbolic for a father figure or husband or a strong dominant energy in our life that's trying to prevent us. So just, that's probably not relevant for all of you, but just take it if it resonates. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups, this new opportunity. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune, the Star card, the King of Pentacles. You have an opportunity to have a whole new cycle and a whole new beginning in your life. To heal your life, to bring stability into your life, financial stability, emotional stability, to be a leader and a role model for yourself, your community, your children, your family, for others. Some of you are refusing the call because, one, you feel guilty leaving someone behind, or two, someone is making you guilty for leaving them behind. 5 of Cups to the Tower. This person or people will lay on, or about to lay on, the guilt like you've never seen before to get you to stay. You can't leave me, my mom just died. You can't leave the company, we have a big project due in 3 weeks. Who's going to do it? Something like that. Something or someone you want to leave is about to guilt you. It is their karmic job to guilt you. It's their karmic job to try to stop you. I hate to make it sound that way. It makes it sound so weird and wonky and woo-woo-ish. But I can't lie about the message I'm getting. It's the message I'm getting. It's like their job to try to stop you. Not for your benefit, for theirs. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. There's a need here for you to set very clear boundaries. Like, this is what I want to do. This is the direction I'm going in. I don't care what you do and say, what the beliefs are, how we were raised. I'm going to do it anyway. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. 3 of Swords. The Moon. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Fool. I'm telling you, it's this person or these people's job or mission, something like that, to stop you from having this new beginning where you will be a lot more stable and solid and grounded, where you won't have to depend on them. I think this person likes that you have to depend on them for money, for a place to live, for affection, for however little or much they give you. They're going to try to instill fear in you and anxiety and guilt and heartbreak and blame and shame. Oof, who's this person and these people? If you want, there's a need for you here to, you're going to have to set very clear boundaries, because this person or these people are about to become out of bounds. All in a lead up to try to stop this. The Emperor. I actually think you're going to stand in your power on this one, but maybe I'm wrong. Tell me more about the Emperor here. One more shuffle. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Most of you, not all, are going to reject this person's effect on you. Four Cups. Because you're going for your new beginning. Most of you are going to timeline jump. Now, what do I mean when I say timeline jump? Any big life decision we make, I don't mean deciding whether I'm going to have sherbet or ice cream for dessert. I'm having ice cream, by the way, later on. But that's not the decision I mean. I mean big decisions in life. Going to college, not going to college, learning a trade, not learning a trade, staying single, getting married, getting divorced, having kids, not having kids. Those big life changes. Are we, where am I moving to? Or big life changes shift our timeline, right? Because if you were to stay single your whole life, this is your life. You're on the single path. But then you meet someone, you get married, you just changed timeline. You just jumped. So a significant decision you made. Every time you make, or we make, a full card decision in our life to have a new beginning with something or someone or whatever, that's a timeline jump. That's changing the course or trajectory of your life. Most of you are going to defend this fearlessly. Most of you. Not all. Some of you are going to stay on the same timeline. But when the collective jumps, don't be surprised if a lot of tarot collective readings no longer resonate with you in 2025. Because the collective reading is the majority reading, right, for the people watching. So I'm not telling you what everyone's going to do or what everyone's going to experience, but the majority energetically, right? Tarot's predictive energy. So if everyone shifts, 80% shift onto the new timeline and you don't, guess what all the readings in the future are going to be for the 80% who shifted on the new timeline? Every once in a while, maybe a message for the 20% who didn't won't come through, but collective readings are for the collective, the majority. That's how they work. So there's something like that going on here, and you know it, Hierophant, that this new beginning. So again, probably 70-80% of you are going to fiercely defend this. You're going to put up your walls. You're sending your men off into battle as the Emperor, like setting up your boundaries. You have your eye on the prize, Ten of Pentacles. Good for effing you. You're going to reject anything or anyone that tries to stop you from getting to the new beginning. You have almost all the aces on the table. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. I don't have the Ace of Swords. The King of Pentacles is holding the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe what you're lacking right now, because, Ace of Swords would be the clarity of mind to do it or to cut people out, something like that. That breakthrough moment. You might still be struggling with that. The clarity of mind, do I really want to do it? But I think for most of you, you're going to do it. Let's get 3 cards of advice here for you. Most of you will end up doing this. 3 cards of advice here for Pisces, which just fell out. Page of Wands, small incremental steps. That's okay. One more shuffle now. Thank you. Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords. There's your Ace of Swords. So the Devil, what did I tell you? This person is going to, look what the Devil is trying, you can't make it up. Okay, you see me shuffle? Look what the Devil is trying to block. The Disneyland card of Tarot, the Sun, 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, all rolled into one. That's what they're trying to stop for you. I'm not telling you to make all your life decisions based on tarot, but this reading is resonating for someone. And if you've had this feeling and you were just looking for confirmation, this is your confirmation. Advice, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. Incremental small steps to achieve your desired goal. See the bigger picture as the Queen of Wands, and when you're ready to strike, strike with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords holds the Ace of Swords, so you will get your moment of clarity. You will also have the ability to speak what it is that you want to do or decisions you're making very clearly and effectively, non-emotionally, very directly, in very few words, and then boldly act on it. In terms of advice, I would harness the power of the new moon to ask the divine or spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, for the courage and strength you need to
Investigate. Page of Wands could be an investigative night, discovering what is out there. How do I take the next step? So you can ask for the courage and strength and fortitude to see what's out there. How do I take the next step? Please give me inspired action to do that and the clarity of mind to do it the right way. You certainly can ask for those things. In fact, that's your advice, to ask for those things. Queen of Cups. You have almost all the queens on the table, except for Queen of Pentacles. This person is trying to block your ultimate happiness. Do you realize that? We now just have the Ten of Cups here. So, look, never surrender your life to tarot or a tarot reading or any tarot reader, myself included. But this message is pretty clear. You're on path for something amazing, and someone from your past or some way of thinking from your past is trying to hold you back. Whether or not you want to believe in the woo-woo stuff, that this is, this individual's karmic lesson or design purpose in your life to hold you back from it. Look, whether you want to believe it or not, this person will try to hold you back from it. Whether it's because it's their karmic lesson or karmic purpose in your life, or they're just selfish, jealous, narcissistic, whatever you want to call it, and they just don't want to see you happy or successful without them. Whatever the purpose is or the reason is that they're doing it, they're doing it. It's up to you if you're going to allow them to steal this dream from you. It's your call. That's what I have for you, Pisces. That is your new moon in Capricorn reading. It is a time for you to give to your dreams, to your desires. Stop allowing people to take from you. I wouldn't refuse the call on this one. That's just me. But at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you. But setting up healthy boundaries and not allowing someone to steal another ounce of life from you. And certainly don't let them steal your dreams. Again, at the end of the day, you have the divine gift of free will. That's what I have for you, my darling. That is your new moon in Capricorn reading. If you like this message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it. Oh, I'm sorry. Does this person like capuchin monkeys or something to do with monkeys? They go to the zoo, Africa. They want to go on a safari. They've been on a safari. That's probably for one person watching. I don't know. Someone had to hear that. Maybe that was extra confirmation for you about this person. Take it how it resonates. If you like this message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, or maybe just found it to be helpful or hopeful or gave you the confirmation that you needed. Please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.